On today's episode of From the Rafters, me and Mitch will...
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
Me and Mitch will talk some NBA and college basketball. We also have our SAC baseball players of the week. We have 3 bobs and a wow of life's small victories. An interview with LSU linebacker Mike Jones Jr. Then the thirst trap, and we'll finish up with OGT. Let's get it. You guys give a bleep in there? Oh, okay. Those are the best intro.
All right, we ready to rock?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's run it up, dude.
Are we hot?
We're hot.
I hate your guts. All right. Welcome back. Dude, that's cheesy, too. I'm changing it up. All right, welcome back to From the Rafters.
You still say it. What's up, dude?
What's up? Good vibes. Episode 30, Thursday, February 18th. The first holiday that I want to talk about is National Cow Milked While Flying in an Airplane Day. The reason I wanted to bring this up, I wanted to bring it up really quick because Nellie J, the cow, flew from Bismarck, Missouri to St. Louis on February 18th, 1930. Episode 30 and on this date. That's the only reason I brought it up. Can we move forward?
I hope the rest of today is a whole lot better than the way you started.
Okay, National Drink Wine Day.
Nah, I haven't drank. You know the only wine I drink is pink wine?
I know where I'm about to get you. It's National Hate Florida Day. Reels him back in, just like that.
I love February 18th now.
It's also Thumb Appreciation Day. Does a lot for you.
We wouldn't be anywhere without thumbs.
We wouldn't. Does
You
a lot
couldn't
for
grab
her.
it. You couldn't grab.
It does. I could grab it without a thumb.
No, because you wouldn't have that. The thumb is holding it in place.
No. You know who could grab this without their thumb?
Who?
Shaq.
Yes.
Just big hands.
What was that comment? Let's go back to that comment.
What
What'd you say?
About her?
Yeah.
I said it does a lot for you. It does a lot for her. Thumb appreciation. Take that how you want to, with a grain of salt. I'm not the cheesy guy.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be accused of being the horny guy anymore.
I'm the horny guy?
I mean, I guess it's still me.
You're still... All right. Birthdays. Speaking of horny, John Travolta, 67.
Birthdays today?
Yeah, he's 67.
Horny.
Yep.
You skipped over probably the bigger one, Dr. Dre.
Well, I just said speaking of horny.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Dre was number 1 on the list.
Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Dre, 56. What, you fact-checking that?
No. I was looking at birthdays today. I saw a name, Erica Mattingly. Is that Don Mattingly's daughter? There's no way.
I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? That right
That
there?
was what my face was. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Le'Veon Bell is 29. Speaking of corny, had the shittiest tweet I've ever seen anyone have, especially if you're famous.
What was it?
Don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday in 2 days. Hit me up with some ideas. Bro, like, we get it. It's your birthday. Like, people are going to tell you happy birthday. You're Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
Have you ever seen Shameless?
I have not.
All right, well,
I've seen bits and pieces.
One of the
I haven't
actors in
watched it.
Shameless, he turned 30 today.
Okay, which one?
Lip.
Redhead?
No.
He's not. Is he a...
This guy.
Oh, yeah. He gets the hand job in episode 1.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
You got any other ones?
That's it. Any notable 30s?
Well, I got a couple more birthdays.
Oh, really?
Enzo Ferrari, the inventor of Ferrari.
Oh, nice. Makes sense.
Yoko Ono.
Which would be what she calls wife from the Beatles.
She broke up the Beatles.
John Lennon.
Correct.
Thank you.
And
He's still alive.
You think?
No, I just wanted to get you going. I didn't know if you were on that or not.
How about, do you remember Jillian Michaels?
Yes, she was on Biggest Loser.
Yep, her birthday day, 47.
How awesome would it be? I'm not saying we're going to do this, but for me to intentionally get obese. Do they still run Biggest Loser?
No.
Okay.
They got sued.
Oh, they got.
Yeah,
makes
they treated
sense.
the
Makes
contestants like
dog
terrible.
shit.
Well, I mean,
Like,
that's the only way to lose weight. You got to treat them like
no,
shit.
but it was like bad, like unhealthy way to lose weight.
But they had like chefs.
Yeah, it was behind the scenes.
Yeah. I did see people crying on treadmills. I'm like, get up. So they're probably like poking them and shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You have 30-year-olds?
So not happy birthday to Jillian Michaels if she's on the shit end of that stick.
Fair.
No, I don't have any notable 30-year-olds.
Emma Watson.
Wow.
Not to get confused with Emma Roberts.
Right. Or Emma Stone.
Yeah. All redheaded.
Emma Watson's not redhead.
Well, Hermione.
She wasn't a redhead.
She was at the beginning.
I thought she was too.
No.
It was more
Yeah.
like darker.
What?
What?
It wasn't like a Ron Weasley red.
Well, she wasn't
Yeah.
a ginger, but she was redheaded.
Jennifer Lawrence. 30.
Obnoxious.
Thought she was gonna be older than that.
She's. You remember the time period? This was a good time period. I'm sure it was around Coney 2012 as well.
What the? Speaking of that, what the fuck was that? Did you see my tweet when I tweeted about it?
I did.
It was
That's
like
what-
at 2 a.m. I said, "Y'all remember Coney 2012? What the fuck?
What
was that
happened?
about?" I don't know.
It was in Africa, correct? Is it still going on?
It was some dude that was like a.
Did we kill
warlord.
Coney?
I don't know, bro.
He was a warlord.
Lord or like a child slave labor motherfucker.
What else
or
was
something
going
like
on?
that.
Were they trying to hide something in 2012?
Isn't there a movie 2012? Like
There is a
was
movie
ending?
2012. The world has been ending for
Ever.
years.
But that one night, I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
December 21st,
Yeah.
2012.
After 20, like nothing, it's not scary anymore. 2021.
Oh, you're ready to die.
No, I'm not ready to die, but I just don't think the world's gonna end.
Fair. More 30-year-olds. Machine Gun Kelly.
I chimed in with the "Haven't you people ever heard of?"
Wrong guy.
Okay. He didn't do a cover.
Did he?
Once
I would listen to that cover,
once I
though.
started the song, I had to keep going, but I knew halfway through that was.
That was Panic at the Disco.
yeah.
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The reason why D'Angelo Russell is no longer on the Lakers.
She is just like Coney 2012. Came and went. And we just say, what the fuck was that?
Oh, look at this. Emma Roberts, 30 years old.
There's something up with that.
Margot Robbie, 30 years old.
Is she?
Kristen Stewart. Let's get back on our
Twilight. Always
shit.
got to have a Twilight mention. There it is.
Cody Ko.
Were you ever attracted to Kristen Stewart?
No, not really.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, you were? You were into the Vampire Girls?
I didn't mind. I liked how she was. Dude, that was a. It's not just a phase mom time period. So like when she was all grungy.
Yeah. YG, this is the last one. YG is 30 years old. And why did they clown YG with this picture?
Why did I think YG was like 38?
Why'd they clown him with that picture?
That's not clowning him. I like the
He's
mustache.
the only one that's... No, I'm talking about the kissy face, bro.
Oh, tough. He does look like Lil Nas X.
He does.
All right, speaking of Lil Nas X, are you ready to get into it? We're back on our shit.
Oh, we don't have notable number 30s? Athletes that wore 30?
I don't have a single one.
Stephen Curry.
Who?
Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr. wore it for the...
I think if Nolan Ryan
the
is
Reds.
34.
Huh? He wore it for the Angels.
Oh, okay.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Terrell Davis, TD. Henrik Lundqvist.
Don't act like you know hockey. Is that Dennis Rodman?
No, it's Bernard King.
And Bernard King.
Dude, 30 is a big hockey number.
Yeah.
Del Curry. There we go. We'll finish on Del Curry.
Del Curry. And that leads us in back on our shit. We're not football guys right now.
Well, we can talk about Carson Wentz.
That did just happen.
It happened today.
And I think he's going to go the F off.
If you
in
thought
Indianapolis.
I was a Colts fan last year, I'm all in on the Colts this year.
And in a dome, he's going to be slinging the rock. T.Y. Hilton.
Did you see what they got for him? Or like what they
First
gave up?
round. First round. And a third round, right?
I thought it was a second and a third.
I thought I saw first round. He's worth it. If you're the Colts, who are like what? What else do they need? They got Jonathan Taylor. They got a good line, right? Colts got a good line?
Yes.
Decent.
Okay. They got good. Their defense is good. They're
Super Bowl? Go ahead and write it down.
if Carson Wentz was playing in that game against the Bills, do the Bills still win the game?
No.
Okay. That's my football piece for the week.
But I thought you were a Bills guy.
I am. They're still the cute foreign exchange student. I'm trying to figure them out. But we're going into our sophomore year, And so it's like, all right, you're kind of old news. Give me old reliable. I don't know who old reliable is. The Colts? Is that just white and blue?
All right, you ready for NBA?
I'm ready for NBA.
You want to start it off?
Yeah, LeBron James is going to win MVP since AD's not playing with his Achilles issues.
Who's your top 3 MVP right now?
I just have a top 2.
Is it Embiid?
Yes.
Okay, I had Dame as a 3.
I'm not a Dame fan at all.
I have Embiid number 1 right now, LeBron 2, and Dame 3.
I have because of the storyline, and it's been a minute since LeBron's won, and Tom Brady just won the Super Bowl.
What is it?
The media is creating the narrative, the narrative that like old heads are taking over this year.
8 years since LeBron's last MVP. How does that happen? When he's like
Been the best player,
the best player in the league.
The only time I feel like he was really robbed though was 2018.
Yeah.
Because that was a different fucking animal. No, different beast, same animal.
Rip
for real.
My first takeaway from watching the NBA, since there's been no football on since the Super Bowl, teams that go up early in games always blow it in the second half.
Like third quarter or fourth quarter?
The whole second half.
Oh, okay.
Last night, for example, the Heat were playing the Warriors. All right? The Heat were up 15 with 9 minutes left in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Blow it. Goes to overtime.
Well, they went to OT.
Yeah. Goes to overtime.
That's right. I was awake for OT. I saw it.
And Golden State wins by 8 in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And it just pisses me off. We need fans back. We need crowds.
Well, I get they blew the lead, but they should have won the game in regulation.
The Heat, yeah.
But they didn't.
Exactly.
What was Bam doing on that final play?
Of OT?
Did you see? No, of regulation. I don't know why he's behind the three-point line. I really don't.
What they?
On the inbound.
Ball? I didn't see it.
So Miami was inbounding it. They got it down. I don't even know who the guy was, to be completely honest with you. Like, not really tall guy. Didn't know him. He goes in.
Lefty?
No, not lefty. I don't know. He drove. He pump fakes, goes in, throws a bullshit like floater up. It's not good, but I see Bam standing like behind the three-point line, like almost to like the side. What's he doing?
Oh, you want me to fucking call him?
Text him right now and ask him what the fuck that was.
Speaking of the Heat, my other takeaway, Tyler Hero's a certified scrub.
Ooh, yes.
And everybody...
You hate Tyler Hero, you hate Kyle Kuzma.
I said everybody was riding his dick in the bubble, and I was the only person out there saying, that shit's not going to last. Everybody's saying, oh, he's going to be a perennial all-star. I said, he's not even going to be an all-star.
Who said that?
Joe Butts.
Perennial all-star. Joe Butts, favorite players, Steve Nash. Who else we got? Dragic. That doesn't count.
Andre Karolinko.
Doesn't count. Mike Miller.
Okay.
That counts.
Birdman.
Birdman.
Somebody, I was talking to somebody. They're like, I knew LeBron was gonna be, or I knew somebody was gonna be good when they dunked on Birdman. I don't remember who I was talking to.
Dude, he listens to this podcast, and you're not gonna believe the name I'm about to say, but you know who would say that? Robert Grubbs would say that. That's a Robert Grubbs statement. That's all I got on Joe Butts' favorite players.
You have no other takeaways?
Oh, yeah. The Utah Jazz do not scare me.
No, not one bit.
And
it's a phase.
And I've always been like that with teams like the Bucks. They don't scare me whatsoever, ever. Any team that's like really good at the, let's say 10 games in, and then like all the way to like the 3-quarter mark, they're not scary teams. Nuggets are probably the best team I've ever seen that were similar to that. Because they went to the Western Conference Finals last year. And they were a team
year, Mickey Mouse year.
You're right. But Utah does not scare me.
The Heat went to the finals.
Just wait till Utah gets their racist fans back, though. They've been playing without home court advantage.
Is that really an advantage? Do they have any white players on their team besides Joe Ingles?
Yes, it's an advantage because you know how that works. You know how their fans are going to be. they're going to be racist to everyone that's not their team.
That's not wearing a Jazz
Yeah,
uniform.
exactly.
NBA All-Star Game is a go.
And LeBron is whiny about just also.
I'm going to quote your tweet. I'm going to say it's hard being a LeBron sexual.
It
right
is.
now.
He's corny. He thinks he is better than everyone else. But, like, he doesn't understand that some players want to go to the All-Star Game. Like, that's a huge deal to them. Sorry, LeBron, that you've been to fucking, 17 of them?
So this year they're putting everything in one night.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday, March 7th, 6:30 p.m. is the skills challenge and the three-point contest.
Where'd you say it was at?
Atlanta.
Fans? They're in Georgia. Georgia's blue now. Not correlating COVID and politics.
This is the 70th All-Star Game. At halftime of the All-Star Game starts at 8. They're doing the slam dunk contest.
Okay.
We don't know who's in it or anything.
They better pump in crowd noise. And it better be creative this year.
They're still doing for the All-Star game. The All-Star Game. They're still doing like the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the scoring bullshit that they had last year.
Oh yeah, and then the final 24 points.
Yeah.
So they're still on that.
Yeah, they're doing 24 points for Kobe.
I like that, but good.
I just wish it couldn't end in a free throw
Yes.
like last year. It was fun though.
And you have to win by 3.
I don't know. They were playing last year in the fourth.
They were.
And it was awesome. Were you at
Slapping
my
the
house?
floor. No, I don't think so.
Well,
You got another takeaway?
I know.
Okay. I said I wasn't going to say it, but the Pelicans are disappointing.
Why?
Well, they're not going to make the playoffs. And what happened to your Brandon Ingram?
My Brandon Ingram?
Yeah.
What do you mean my Brandon Ingram?
But you know who is balling out for the Pelicans?
Zion.
Silently. Charles Barkley.
Dude, I mean, he's just so big. And
Where's Lonzo going?
I want him to go to the Bulls in exchange for Kobe White. I think that would work out for both
Kobe
parties.
White's the missing piece for the Pelicans. Moving forward. Not tanking, but kind of tanking is the way to go. That's my biggest takeaway from the season.
How?
Okay, for example, the Miami Heat never tanked. They just had competitive teams, and that's worked out for them. The Raptors did the same thing. It's not working out for the Mavericks. But I had a team. Who the fuck was it that I had that takeaway where I was like, this really makes me think that? I don't know, fuck it. But I just named teams like that. Name a team that's tanked and it's worked out. Oh, here's the perfect example. The Brooklyn Nets. They never tanked.
I mean,
That's my best example. That's what made me think
you
of
could
it.
say the Sixers tanked and they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Or was it the semis?
It was the semis.
Oh, well, never mind. Did not work out.
It's never worked out. That's my biggest takeaway.
I got one just thinking about it. The Suns are good. Chris Paul makes every team he's on exponentially better.
Yeah.
But I think Chris Paul's an asshole. So, yeah.
He is an asshole.
Yeah, big time.
I've never really liked Chris Paul. And he's from North Carolina, so you're supposed to like him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Wow. Bleep that out.
Not fuck him, but like if he wanted to come on the pod, we'll say yes, but fuck him.
Absolutely.
If he wanted to come on the pod.
Yes. If he like I also thought of a team. That's what Chris Paul made me think of it. Another team that we'll see if that works out for them. The Thunder aren't tanking.
No, not one bit.
So we'll see if that works out for them. I mean, I think it's going to work out for the Nets. I still got Nets Lakers. That's where I'm at.
Dude, I had Bucks Lakers. I'm gonna stick with it for right now.
Okay.
But like the Bucks are on a 4-game skid and it's bad.
We're sleeping on the Sixers. The only thing though is in the playoffs we're not sleeping on them. Ben Simmons can't do anything with half-court offense.
Dude, I think at some point later in the season the Nets will figure it out, but I just don't want to see them there.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well,
Speaking of fun.
Well, basketball, I was looking through Twitter and I just saw this, and it's this transgender woman playing in a junior college.
I did see that. I
basketball
wanted
game.
to tweet you that, Thurston, since we talked about it.
She is, her name is Gabrielle Ludwig.
Yep.
She was born Robert Ludwig. Mm-hmm. She is 6'6", 230.
It's all offensive line.
and is playing at Mission College, which is a junior college in California.
Well,
And-
that's not NCAA, is it? So they don't have any.
Oh, well, yeah. But
At this,
Yeah, at the same time,
it's
it's still
still college
college.
basketball.
Still
and
college.
This,
and those girls
Look at
are.
that.
Yeah. Trevor, we'll send you the picture.
look at
We'll
these
clip
pictures.
it in.
She's. Oh
But-
my God.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
I seen that on Twitter.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
I just scrolled by it. I didn't think it was real.
Bro, I think.
How old is she?
Like 50. No, she's 50 right
And
on
she's
the dot.
balling out too,
Yes.
isn't she? Balling out.
Getting
Wow.
buckets. And I might. Hey,
If that's my daughter and I'm playing against Gabrielle, is that her name? That's bullshit. My daughter's been
You
working
voted
her-
yes on the podcast.
I know, but
my
now
daughter's
that,
getting back down in the paint by some 50-year-old man.
like, are we gonna have
Do
to?
you think? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
I've been seeing all kinds of debates with that, and
I
that was
know
a
what you were gonna say.
that was a hot.
I know what you were gonna say. I knew you were gonna say that.
Do you think what? No,
No, you think it's like Juwanna Man and he's going to fall in love with one of the girls from the team? But-
just for age sake, I hope not. But no, I hate
Perfect
it.
segue into college basketball.
And let's get into college basketball.
First, I want to start off with Duke.
I did have a Duke question for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was just questions for me.
Yeah, will Duke win the NIT?
They're not going to accept the invitation to the NIT. They're going to make the tournament. Duke is going to get hot here.
Because they lost their best player.
They play better without him.
Well, most teams do. That's all I got. Is will Duke win the NIT? You want another question?
Yeah.
Can anyone stop Gonzaga this year?
Yes.
Who?
Baylor. Baylor is my pick to win it all.
That leads me into my third question. Is Big Ten the best conference this year?
No. Big
Who?
Ten. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. The Big Ten is just like the SEC in football. Everybody says they beat each other up, but there's only one or two top tier teams
And
in the conference.
who did you say was going to win the national championship?
Baylor.
All right. I'll one up you. I don't know why, but I haven't watched. I've watched 2 games, and I've been doing some reading. And this is going to piss you off. I'm the guy that doesn't watch college basketball running my mouth about it. Texas Tech is going to win the national championship this year.
Crazy.
2 words for you.
Don't say Mac McClung.
All right. Well, now I got no words for you. No words for you.
But the best thing Mac McClung ever did was transfer to Texas Tech.
Yes. My other question. Actually, that was my third and final question.
What?
Well, you fucking answered them all immediately. I said, is Duke going to win the NIT? You said, they're not going to accept it. And then immediately you started talking stuff, and I said, can anyone stop Gonzaga? And you brought up the Big Ten right after, and the Big Ten was my question.
Baylor's in the Big 12. The Big 10 is Michigan, Ohio State.
He needs that.
All that reading, huh? Maybe you need to do more watching.
You're
Good
right.
thing we're recording early, and maybe you can watch some games tonight. There's some good games on the slate.
I knew Texas Tech was in the Big 12. That's just a stupid mistake on my part. I don't believe in the Big Ten. The Big Ten beats up on each other, and they can't score.
Exactly.
I know what the Big Ten is.
So
Just because I haven't watched college basketball in 2 years doesn't mean
now
it's the
that
same.
now that you know what the Big 10 is versus the Big 12, what I said about the Big 10
I agree.
having it's like the SEC in football. There's 2 top teams and the rest is just mediocre, and
Yes.
the media hypes it up saying they beat each other up. They're all good.
When I
But
wrote
in
that
reality,
question
they're
down,
not.
I was genuinely thinking about the Big 12.
Yeah.
And there's good teams in the Big 12
No,
this
I
year.
think the Big 12 is the best conference of basketball. right now.
Aren't they going to have 2 number 1 seeds?
No, Big 10 is
God damn it. Who?
Michigan and Ohio State.
I don't know anything about Ohio State.
They're really good.
Like, ready for Bryce Maximus really good.
Yes, actually, yes.
So he's going to come into a juggernaut. Michigan's not good in the tournament since the Fab Five.
Yeah, but Juwan Howard's turned that program around. There's only one player on that team that pisses me off. His name's John Testy. And I call him
White.
Testies.
White.
Yeah, big white guy.
Big.
Yeah.
Redheaded.
No.
Dark.
Yes.
Long.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
He's not skinhead, but it's short.
Don't like.
You want to run through Andy Katz who's a college basketball insider, he made like his bracket prediction.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go through?
Let's hear it.
All right.
After you know how much knowledge I fucking got, I can't even remember the conferences right now.
So the first 4 teams. So you know the first 4 games.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember how the tournament went.
I'm just making sure, dude. You didn't know the conferences.
2 years ago, I sold my PlayStation.
Yeah, people forget.
People forget, and
that was the one year that you were all in on college basketball, where you knew a lot about college basketball.
You can tell that I was so hurt that I literally shut it out of my life, and I act like I don't even know what conferences are, even though I watch college football.
So the first 4 games got Prairie View A&M and North Carolina A&T. Happy to see North Carolina A&T there. I'm going to be rooting them on if they make it.
Me as well.
Colorado State, Seton Hall. That's going to be a great game.
I like Seton Hall.
I like Colorado State.
I have no reason. It's just one of those like a girl filling out a bracket, and I'm just writing one down.
Ole Miss, St. Louis.
Ole Miss is from a Power 5.
St. Louis is a better team.
Okay.
And then James Madison, Mount St. Mary's. I'm going to go Mount St. Mary's just because they've been in the tournament before.
Give me James Madison.
So I don't know like the regions, East, West, Midwest, and
Well, there's not really regions. They're
East.
playing all in the same place this year.
No, I know, but I'm saying like how each corner of the bracket
Yeah.
is like the East bracket, the
Yeah.
West bracket, the Midwest, and the South.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. So top left bracket.
Top left bracket.
Gonzaga facing against the 16 seed. It's gonna be A&T.
Okay, Gonzaga.
A&T no upset.
No.
Okay. Maryland versus Loyola Chicago in the 8-9.
Give me oh God, what's her name?
You know it.
The woman. You know the woman.
You
know
know
the
it.
girl. You know
it.
the
She's still alive. She is still alive.
Mary?
Nope.
No, it's
She is still alive. But you
sister.
know it. Yes.
Sister.
Yep.
I'm thinking
Come on.
Yanny right
Nope.
now.
Yanny.
Francis.
Nope.
Sister Mary,
Nope.
Mary.
Megan,
No.
What's it start with?
Jay.
Jane.
Sister. I don't know. Give it to me.
Sister Jean.
Jean. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Knew it the
Yanny.
whole time. Yanny. Loyola Chicago, very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'll give Gonzaga a run. That's a tough section of the bracket to be in. Next, USC Belmont. That's gonna be a great game if that happens.
Which USC?
South Carolina.
Oh, I was thinking Trojans.
Oh, I meant Southern California. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know much about. I hate Pac-12 basketball. I know that.
USC has a top 5 draft pick on their team.
So they're probably gonna lose. It's usually how that works. Nice. Is that the 12-5?
It's a 12-5, yeah.
Nice. We're on
I
it.
like Belmont.
Am I back in on March Madness?
You need to check out the mid majors, Mitchum. You need to lock in on mid majors.
I used to tear up the damn. What is it? Not Mountain West. The one with Idaho State.
The Big Sky.
Big Sky. I used to tear up the damn Big Sky tournament.
13-4 matchup. Iowa Winthrop.
I love Winthrop.
Me too.
White guys can shoot.
Iowa's white guys that can
I'm
shoot.
thinking of Wofford, but Winthrop. Oh, when you got a lot of white guys on the court, give me the
What?
physical.
But it's Luka Garza.
Slow. That's the first word I forgot to add.
And
Slow.
a bunch of threes.
Luke Garza. I know that name. I've seen him on Sports Center.
I've seen him on Sports Center. Virginia Tech, LSU. That's a toss-up in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, Colgate. Oklahoma will win. Clemson, Arkansas.
Apparently Clemson's good this year.
We're decent. They're projected to be a 7 seed.
You want the team?
Go Tigers.
Wrong.
Yeah, but you got the gist.
They'll have to play Houston in the second round. I love Clemson to beat Houston. Houston can't shoot. Both teams play extremely hard defense. The next side of the bracket, Baylor's side of the bracket. Baylor's going to win the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, BYU. 2 bad teams.
I've seen Indiana like accidentally on ESPN, and they look like shit.
They're terrible. BYU's not that much better. I think it'll be a close game. Next is Wisconsin, and then the winner of Ole Miss, St. Louis, which I have St. Louis.
Okay.
And I could see St. Louis beating them.
I'm backing Bob here. Give me
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Give me the Wisconsin show.
Next game.
50-38.
Texas versus UC Santa Barbara.
I don't know anything about UC Santa Barbara. Texas, pretty good.
Shaka Smart.
I forgot he was still there. Good for him.
Got a bad cut right now, though.
Like hair? What kind?
Let me find it.
You know the first thing I imagine? Like, it starts right here like a widow's peak, faded all the way out, goes down, fade back on the back. So, like a really bad hairline, but he did it on purpose.
Shit.
Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's worse.
Yeah. You know who he kind of looks like?
Who?
Fucking what's his name from Community?
Oh, yeah. Indian
Abed.
guy. Abed, yep.
Next.
Clip that in, Trevor.
Next, Kansas VCU.
Give me Kansas for
Nice.
$1 million.
Tennessee Liberty.
Give me Tennessee, SEC.
Okay. Colorado Drake. This will be a fun game to watch.
Give me Drake. I hate the Pac-12.
I'm also on.
Is that
Drake.
12-5?
That's 10-7.
Oof.
Illinois, Siena. Illinois will run with that one.
Yeah, they will.
But Illinois and Baylor being in the same side
Illinois
of the bracket.
is number 4 in the nation, correct?
Yeah, but they're projected to be a 2 seed.
Okay.
The next
I've been doing some reading.
The next side of the bracket, Michigan is the number 1 seed in that side. They'll beat Vermont. Vermont's a good team, though.
Mm-hmm.
But Michigan will run away with it. Next game, Louisville, Oregon. You don't know?
Give me Oregon.
Nice.
Is
I
that,
also like that.
What is that? What is
9-8.
What is Oregon? 9?
Yeah.
Love. Give me Oregon.
Next game, Creighton, Western Kentucky. 5-12 game.
And for some reason, I love Creighton.
I also like Creighton. But Western Kentucky's good.
I'm going to go back and listen to these because I feel like I'll get every single one of them right.
The next, 4-13 game, Missouri, Wright State.
Give me Wright State.
Okay. I don't mind that at all.
13-4
It's a
game.
toss-up at this point for me, yeah.
I like it. Wright State.
Next, Rutgers, Utah State. 11-6 game.
Rutgers the 6. Fuck the Big Ten. Who's the opponent?
Utah State.
Rutgers. Give me Rutgers.
Utah State's gross.
No, I
Utah
don't.
State is good. Hey, the Mountain...
People probably think I hate people from Utah. We have Utah followers now, too. I love Utah. No problem.
Hey, the Mountain West, probably the second hottest conference in basketball right now.
Behind the big sky.
Keep your eyes on the Mountain West.
Mountain West. How's Boise?
Very good.
Blue court?
Next, West Virginia, UNCG. 14-3 matchup.
Absolutely. Give me West Virginia.
Yep, absolutely. 10-7 matchup, UCLA, Florida.
Chomp, MF.
I like it as well.
Let's go.
They have Villanova as a 2C on this side, but Villanova is they're
Dog shit. Dog shit.
I almost said
Put that
cheeks.
shit on a crack.
They are dog cheeks.
I almost said cheeks.
Oh, poop.
All right, and then the last side of the bracket, Ohio State side as the number 1 seed.
Give me Ohio State. Yep.
Yeah. They're playing Eastern Washington, though. They're in the big sky.
Give me Ohio State.
The 8-9 matchup, Xavier, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, my God. Minnesota's not very good, Mitchum.
I remember watching their senior night in 2018. They're playing inspired ball. Give me Minnesota.
The next game, Florida State as the 5 seed, and then the 12 is either going to be Colorado State or Seton Hall.
Florida State.
Me too.
ACC, baby.
They always get hot around tourney time,
They
too.
do. Especially wearing the black unis.
The 4-13 game, Texas Tech, Toledo.
My national champions.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Toledo,
Not going down without a fight.
not one bit. Those boys can play. They are scrappy, son. They average about 80-something points a game.
They are in the mecca of basketball. Ohio. That's football.
The 6-11 game, Purdue, San Diego State. San Diego State in the Mountain West.
Yeah, give me SDSU.
Okay. Home of?
Guy that went to San Diego State. Who went to San Diego State? Kawhi Leonard. Thank you. Boom. Let's go.
The 3-14 game, Virginia versus Abilene Christian.
Virginia. Stupid.
Was it stupid when a bunch of people had Virginia to win it all and they lost to UMBC?
That happens. Live with it.
It literally never happened.
But it has now.
16-1.
They
It
won't-
literally has never
It will
happened.
never happen again for Virginia.
Okay.
But they're not even a 1 seed this year, doesn't matter.
The 10-7 game, Oklahoma State, UConn. UConn just got their best player back, James Bouknight.
Cardiac Cats.
Oh, yeah. Too bad they're the Huskies.
Yeah. What they call him when? Oh, it's Cardiac Kimba. Give me UConn.
And then the 2 seed is Alabama on that side.
Yep.
So, what do you have?
Who's Bama playing?
Texas State.
Coyotes.
They're the Bobcats.
God damn, dude. Who do I have winning Texas Tech?
Who's your Final Four?
Gonzaga, Texas Tech, West Virginia, and what side am I missing?
The Baylor side with Illinois.
Illinois.
Okay. I got Baylor, Gonzaga.
Write that down.
I got Baylor, Gonzaga. Damn, dude. I think I'm gonna go Florida State. And
When I fill it out and I see it visually, usually Florida State makes it the Elite Eight on
And
my
hell.
bracket.
I gotta put Michigan there. So I got 3 1s and a 5.
Missing so many teams in that tournament. Wow.
All right. Are you gonna watch more college basketball?
Oh, I'm in now. I
Are you?
swear. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna watch college basketball tonight, and I'm gonna be texting you about it.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be watching.
Maybe we can live stream a couple games on Twitch.
I was actually I forgot a bunch of disclaimers. We can. One, I would watch way more sports. And I'm not blaming this on being in a relationship at all. And like
So
saying,
it's Megan's fault.
I'm not saying it's Megan's fault. But I do have to spend time in places doing things, and I can't watch all the sports. But from now on, I'm all in on sports.
All right. You want to shake on
I
it?
hope Megan doesn't hear this part. Yep. I'm all in on
Okay.
sports. Speaking of all in on sports, let's go. You know what's up.
You want to jump into it?
We'll take a break.
I knew you want. How long was that?
Like half an hour. All right, we're ready.
All right, and now the first ever Strolling Through the SAC segment. Starting it off, Dill, with our 2. All right, so let me break it all down.
Well, strolling through the SAC segment is we're doing Big SAC Player of the Week,
Yes.
which is the best player of the week in the South Atlantic Baseball Conference.
Yes, the Division
And-
II conference in which I'm an alum from and you play at.
Right.
Just for
And-
clarification.
And we also are doing Little SAC Player of the Week, which is the worst performance of the week.
No offense. Hey,
No offense, but play
take it with
better.
a grain of salt. Yeah, do better. So where do you want to start? You want to start Big SAC, Little SAC?
We'll start Big SAC.
Okay, so for our Morrison Livestock Big SAC Player of the Week, I'll have mine first, Hunter Shepard. And here's why. Hear me out. I have been keeping up, as you know on Twitter, I've been keeping up with every SAC game. Catawba has played 1 game so far.
Right.
He was first in RBIs against other teams that have had 4 games, 3 games. He was 3 for 6, a double, a home run, 6 RBIs, and 2 runs scored.
You know the crazy thing about that was? He started that game over 3.
He ended it pretty good. He also had the game-winning hit.
And you know how Shepard gets when he's like starts off bad?
Yeah. Oh no, man.
I don't know.
Well, is your Big SAC of the Week different?
Yes.
Okay.
My Big SAC of the week.
Your Morrison Livestock Big SAC of the
Yep.
Week
And funny enough, he hails from Harrogate, Tennessee.
does he?
Yep. Lincoln Memorial, center fielder, Brent Ritchie. I don't know if it's Richie or Ricky, but
Bad name.
no, it's not a bad name at all.
Not a good
So
one.
against Catawba, he went 4 for 6, 5 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 home runs.
And you got to see it live.
Yeah.
So I was watching half-assedly on the stream because it kept going out. And a lot of Rafties were complaining on the Facebook stream as well.
But then against UVA Wise yesterday, he went 2 for 5, 2 doubles, and 1 RBI.
Mm-hmm.
So off to a hot start this season.
And broke up UVA Wise's perfect season
Yeah.
with that. So they're now 0-1. So moving forward to our Doc Johnson Little SAC of the Week.
If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Doc Johnson, thanks for the sponsorship. They actually didn't sponsor us, but it's the Doc Johnson Little SAC of the Week. My Little SAC of the Week is going to Ethan Danley from Limestone.
Right.
It might be Danley. You know what? If I screw his name, he probably wants me to screw his name up. He went 0 for 8, 7 strikeouts.
That's mine too, because
That's about as bad as you can get. Do you know what the one non-strikeout was?
a pop up to the pitcher.
Ground out second baseman.
Is he a lefty?
No, he is not.
I gotta pull up a picture of this guy. Okay. Oh, dude, he's from Mount Airy. Okay. There he is.
Yep. That stance right now screams Doc Johnson, Little Sack of the Week.
We'll post a picture.
Yep.
Little Sack Player of the Week.
I will end this Little Sack on one good note. He did reach base once. He had a walk. He'll pick it up next week. He won't be the Little Sack. I believe in you, Ethan. Rooting for you, buddy.
And now, after giving out the awards, we have our best name in the sack.
Yes.
The
Best name in the sack
in
of
the South Atlantic
2021.
Conference.
All right.
I have 13 names right here, but I have my one in my head.
Okay. And I think it's a unanimous name of the year.
It's unanimous what the number one is.
Yes.
But I'm going to let you say it, and I'll say mine.
Okay, so our unanimous 2021 sack name of the year is Fuzzy Fur.
Yes, okay.
Fuzzy Fur from Tusculum.
We were on the phone, and we were not saying it to each other.
But we knew it was Fuzzy
Fur.
Fur.
Who it was the whole time. Congratulations, Fuzzy.
The senior from Marietta, Georgia.
Yep.
What a name.
I
was telling Megan about his name, and she said, who names their kid that? And I said, someone destined for greatness.
Yeah.
Fuzzy Fur,
Great name.
look out for him.
So mine is going to be from Mars Hill. He's a freshman.
Yep.
His name is Titus Twitty.
And that was actually my winner until I found Fuzzy Fur.
Yeah.
Titus Twitty is tough. He's left-handed, correct?
Yeah.
A left-handed pitcher?
I think so.
A left-handed pitcher.
Is he going to be the top nominee for next year, 2022?
Yeah.
Titus Twitty will be a favorite. Will be a favorite for 4 years.
Bet on that?
Yeah, he's
Bet on that?
he might have to there's gonna be some tough names coming up, but if he can put a run together here in the next 3 years, he can get
what a hell of a way to make a statement your first year in the SAC.
come out with a strong ass name. And
What do you think his nickname is? T-Twit?
old Twitty.
Old Twitty. Old Twitty.
Old titty twister.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
I do have some
Okay.
honorable mentions.
Do you want me to go since I have more than you, or?
Well, I wasn't done congratulating
Okay.
Fuzzy. First off, he should thank his parents. That's awesome. So that's a congratulations to the parents. And that's it. That's all I have. Congrats, Fuzzy.
Congrats, Fuzzy's parents.
I wonder what their names are.
Can you think of any more fur?
No, the first thing I thought was wet.
Wet fur?
Wet fur. Rich fur.
One of my honorable mentions, Gunnar Ricketts.
Where does he hail from?
Anderson. Oh, excuse me, Carson Newman.
Anderson had...
No, Carson Newman.
Okay. Carson Newman. I have a couple names from Carson Newman.
Okay, go ahead.
Charlie Brown.
He was on there for me, too.
Gotta go Charlie Brown.
He was on there for me.
That's a good one. And this one wasn't for the coolest name. This was this guy sounds like a douche / a good player. Frankie Delgado.
He was on my list.
Frankie
as well.
Delgado was a great name.
I didn't see the picture of Frankie, but I saw Frankie Delgado and I said, wow, I could see that name being in the minors someday.
Frankie Delgado definitely has a best friend named Mikey.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Loves salami.
I got one from LMU, Scooter Ray. Just
Scooter
having
Ray.
the first name Scooter. Mm-hmm. Here's one from Anderson. I like this one. It was JJ DeVito. Just a sick name.
That's where I was getting. I didn't put any Anderson names down, but when I look down, Anderson has a crew of guys.
Yeah.
By their names.
Listen to this one from Anderson. I don't know if it's Ivan or Yvonne, but I'm gonna say Ivan. Ivan Van Beverhoot Jr.
Where is he from?
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, let's look. Yeah. Ivan Van Beverhoot. Is that right?
Ivan Van Beverhoot Jr.
I just now got past the password.
Here we go. He's a freshman as well. What's up with the freshman coming in? He's from Orlando, Florida.
Oh.
Right-handed pitcher.
I can tell you this much, not what I was expecting. Van Beverhoot. Not what I was expecting. Not what you were expecting either. At all.
All right, guys. He went to Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, Florida. I want to know what senior looks like. You think senior played ball?
Ivan Senior. I'm sure he did.
Nah, I can't find anything. All right.
But there's no good names from Catawba.
No, not one. Not one.
You know who would have been up there?
Zeb Burns.
Well, Zeb Burns is a good one.
I mean,
but
yeah, but you don't meet that many people named
I'm
Zeb.
talking about in the past. Mike Manugian would be on my list.
Noogs.
Just that name sounds like Frankie Delgado.
I got another one from Newberry. I got two from Newberry. Rhett Jolly,
I like.
catcher, freshman. Mm-hmm. And then I got two. Oh, no, I'm going to save those two. But another one from Tusculum, Dosie Drakeford.
How you spell that?
Dosie Drake Ford. And then from UVA Wise, Deshaun Prinkleton.
I like Prinkleton. I remember seeing that.
That's a good
Listen,
name.
I'm all here for being an unofficial SAC representative for the SAC, representing the SAC. I'm all here for the new teams. UVA Wise,
Oh, yeah.
making some noise. Who else is new? That's it. Oh, Limestone.
Limestone's new.
I know you can't make any comments on it, but they're gonna be fun to watch.
So
Queens UVA Wise, I'm tuning in.
So my last two, dude, Queens had a very basic roster too.
They did. They
So-
also had an almost player of the week.
Did they? Who was it?
Big sack of the week. Sorry, I can look it up.
Was it Noah Jones?
Probably so. It was a little chunky kid.
Oh, not him then. So my last two, I have in parentheses some stuff. The first one from Newberry, Blaze Haddock.
I like Blaze.
And in parentheses, I said should have played lacrosse. With a first name like Blaze, should have played lacrosse.
Good point.
My second one, or my very last one, from Coker, Lake Librand. Also should have played lacrosse. Would have been a hell of a lacrosse name.
Coker has a good lacrosse team.
Maybe he's playing both.
Maybe he is playing both.
Who was the? Who was it?
I couldn't find him. I don't know how to work this internet.
Okay. All right. So yeah, those are all.
Those
those are my best names in the SAC.
Those are my best names, and we got some more stuff coming up for the SAC next week.
Yeah.
A lot of different things. A lot of different awards coming out when we're strolling through the SAC. But on record, my Little SAC and Big SACs are the official
yeah.
FTR, Doc Johnson Little SAC of the Week, and Morrison Livestock Big SAC of the Week. Tune in next week. We'll have our Little SACs out. We'll have our Big SACs out. And we'll be back. Hey, you got LR this week.
I know.
I'm excited. Hey, are we going to drop this before? All right, you ready?
Am I leading in?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
We rolling.
All right, and let's get into it. This week of Three Bobs and a Wow is Life's Small Victories. So this week, the three Bobs will be Life's Small Victories,
Yeah.
and then the Wow will be Life's minor inconveniences.
Yes, makes sense.
You guys get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of minor inconveniences, before we start, God dang it, I can't get my hat on. But before we start, I went out to pee real quick, and I noticed it was raining. And do you remember the theory?
Oh, every time I come here, it rains.
It rains.
Yeah.
And I'm still under that theory.
No, it's a fact. It's a
It
proven
is. Yeah,
fact.
it is.
At this point,
It rains
yeah.
every single time, even in the summer.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So now that
paper,
that's out of the
scissors.
way.
Four of us. All right. Hold on.
Yeah,
one more thing
one
I got to
more
get out of
thing,
the way.
Because the Mike Jones Jr. interview was just before this.
Yes, and we're actually recording this right
After.
after.
Yeah.
Brinkley is on the verge
No, yeah, it's close.
of
He's
getting
cutting
fired.
it. He's cutting it close.
He's cutting it so close. One, he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Two,
He said
Dog shit.
he said he wanted to ask questions, and his three questions were dog shit.
I get he had a bad day. But
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
We've
I
had
get it.
bad days,
Yeah.
and we've still
recorded a full pod.
Yeah.
And those are some of our best
no
episodes.
excuses. You don't understand. This is a business.
Right.
It's not a friendship anymore.
No,
at
it's
this
a
point.
business. We're business partners, but
So
slash
Trevor
friends.
will make a montage. Maybe not this week. He's on thin ice. He's on thin ice. If he messes up one more time, we'll make a montage of Zach Brinkley, Bink Bink's best moments, and we'll say rest in peace from Zach Brinkley on the podcast. All right, so Thurston's here. We're ready to roll.
Hey,
Rock,
angle
paper-
that mic a little bit, Thurston.
Gotcha, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
All right, rock, paper, scissors,
All right.
foursome style. Let's go.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nice.
Good job.
Good.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. See us, Thurston.
Yep.
You got last.
Rock.
Oh, hold on.
Yep. Thurston's got last.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nice.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nice. Okay, so
All right.
Dill's got first. I got second. Trevor's got third. Thurston's got fourth.
I think that was the smoothest rock, paper, scissors we've ever done.
Well, 30 episodes later, I'm finally getting how it works.
All right.
Still so lost.
It's fine. You're last.
So, not a bad pick at all. So, my first bob is going to be when you wake up for your class in the morning and you're checking your email, it's canceled.
It's a good one.
That is a great one.
It's a great feeling.
I've never felt better.
Because once that class gets canceled, I cancel the rest of the classes for the day too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an off day. At that point, it's just an off day because of the inconvenience that it threw off your whole schedule.
Right.
You got to go forward. All right. Good first.
Thank you.
Small victory. My first bob of small victories, as you can tell, I'm drawing this out because I have nothing written down whatsoever. And I've also figured out it's hard to talk and think at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been trying to talk and give myself some thinking, but I have absolutely no idea. Here we go.
It's like when you're writing a discussion board post that has to be 500 words and you're at 250, so you just start repeating all the other shit.
Absolutely. My first small victory is when you're using the restroom at your friend's house, like when you're younger in high school. You take a shit. You think it's not going to flush, but the whole thing goes down.
Right. I can agree.
You're with that?
Yes.
It gets scary.
Yes.
But once you see it all go down, no clog. And you know when it gets real scary? When there's no plunger in sight.
Right.
No plunger in sight.
Right.
Oof. How am I going to write that in an
Right,
Instagram
it don't
story?
matter.
Yeah, all right, let's
It's
go.
not like you post them, bro.
Yeah. Hey, no, I'm posting them.
Post this one. All right, bro. When you take it a Duke and you wipe. And,
Wait, back-to-back Duke ones?
Back-to-back Duke ones, a Dukeless wipe.
I had
Ghost wipe.
I had no
Ghost
wipes.
wipe.
I had a no
Yes.
wipe shit on mine.
Ghost wipes.
too.
No wipe shit. Nice. I like that.
I was gonna take that first overall, but
No, I like a ghost wipe.
Yeah.
I love a ghost wipe.
All right, pulling up to Food Line or Walmart, any store, and the first spot's available, and you just go right in.
You took
That is a
one.
good one.
Damn it.
you got another one.
Oh, I got another one.
Yep.
All right. When you're going to a bar pre-COVID and there's enough chairs at the bar top for everybody you're with, and you're not
Yes.
stacking up behind. you.
That's a good one. Not spilling that fucking dip coat.
It's a small victory right there.
Oh, shit. All right. After you do some laundry, you find a $5 bill in your pocket.
Oh.
It's always a banger.
Never.
Love that.
It never happens to me though.
No, me neither. Trevor, you're the only one that's going to resonate to this one. But when you wake up in the morning expecting a ton of emails and you don't wake up to you wake up to zero new
meetings,
emails
the
from work.
best.
No new emails from work.
I could see.
It's good.
So I got my last two bobs. When you put your USB into the cube on the first try.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't
Because,
have to look.
dude, I'm always struggling with that shit. I'm always like, fuck. And then it doesn't go in the right way. And I'm like,
But
and
when
it doesn't
she
go
goes
that
in
way.
just
Well,
right.
Yeah, that first time.
Yep.
And my last one is going to be baseball related. When you take an obvious strike and the umpire bails you out and calls it a ball.
Yep. It doesn't happen often for left-handed big guys in the
No.
sack. I can tell you that much.
No, but it is a great feeling.
You look at him, you want to just, hey, thanks. But then they ring you up on the next one.
Because you hear the catcher bitching behind you, like,
Yeah.
like, where do you want him to put it? Where do you want me to put
And
it?
you hear all the fans in the background. Oh, where was that?
And you're just sitting there like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Yes. Damn. So this one was going to be a good one, but I'm going to save it actually for my inconvenience on the flip flop.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You flip it.
Yeah.
So my small victory in life is when you open up the fridge in the morning and you have the perfect amount of milk left for your cereal.
Right. Dude, even if it's half of the perfect amount, that's still perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're not going to take this as an inconvenience now, right?
What?
Because I think
Yeah,
having
you
no
can't-
milk,
yeah, you can't
having
take
no
that.
milk is more inconvenient than it is
Yeah,
actually a
that's
big
off-
victory
that-
to have milk.
Yeah, that's off the board for wows.
But okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Trev.
It's just some basic bullshit, dude. Just making a light.
What?
Making a light like you're driving.
Oh, just make it. Yeah, beating a red light.
Beating a red light.
Beating a red light. I like that.
It's basic.
It's fair.
Well, it's basic, but it's awesome. I told you my thoughts on that, though.
What?
Sometimes if you don't beat a red light, don't think of it as an inconvenience
you're right.
anymore. That in an alternate an alternate reality, you died because you made that light. Just think of it that way.
Yeah.
Happens for a reason.
All right, when you're like watching a sporting game with your friends and you make like a casual bet with them, and then it's just a blowout and you win. You don't have to sweat it.
No sweat.
A no sweat win.
A no sweat theoretical. If we were to bet.
Yeah,
Correct.
You said no sweat.
Yeah, couldn't relate,
No,
but
like a $5 with your friend. Like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not in the NCAA. I 100% agree.
yeah.
I can say that.
What's your wow, Thurston?
My wow, when you're like you're going pee and you just miss the toilet, or you hit the seat and you're like, I grew up with a sister, so I like middle of the night had to wipe the seat or she's waking me up.
Morning
Just that little,
wood.
like gosh, I just wanted this to be a smooth transition.
Just pissing with morning.
Oh,
wood.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant morning wood is a minor inconvenience.
It is.
I mean, not necessarily.
Waking up with morning wood at 7:30 and you got to leave the house by 7:45. That's an inconvenience. That's an honorable mention.
Stuff.
All right, Trev.
Elevator farts.
Farting in an elevator.
Yep.
You or somebody else.
Either way.
Either one. It
Either
sucks.
way.
You're in
It's
there.
not convenient. Either way, that sucks.
It's definitely worse if you do it.
Yes.
Because all eyes are on you.
Yep.
But if somebody else does it, like you're allowed to be an asshole to the person that farts in the elevator. You know what I mean?
Always.
My up for my wow? My wow is when you get into the car, you're already running late for a function, whatever, practice or work, and you have no gas.
Oh.
Oof. Speaking of, I have no gas here.
That sucks.
All right, I guess I'll round it out with my wow. I have like 5 written down.
Okay.
I'm going to go with when the audio isn't synced to the TV.
Lag.
Yeah.
Hate. And you change a channel and it's the same
Yeah,
on the other channel.
right.
It's like, what the hell's going on here? Got to hit the full restart.
Yep. Any honorable mentions?
Of small victories.
Both.
Yeah.
When you pee, pull your pants up, and there's no dribble. That's a small
Especially
victory.
like gray
That's a
sweatpants. Or,
huge victory.
I am a chronic dribbler.
I am as well.
I dribble every single time.
That's why you're wearing underwear.
Throwback to 2 weeks ago, you saw it. I had piss running down my leg after peeing
Well, you know,
outside.
we at the first pitch dinner.
Oh,
I peed
yeah,
all
there's
the
a
way.
great video of that.
It's basically like I didn't even pee in the toilet.
And he looks at me and he goes, "You think anybody will notice?" And it's just like a fucking stain running down his
hip
thigh.
to ankle.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, nobody will notice." And then you finally looked at it and you're like, "Oh, dude, they're totally gonna notice."
That's that TikTok sound. No one's gonna notice.
Yeah.
They're gonna notice.
I had a Bob, but I didn't want to say it because Thurston's kind of related to it. When there's a full parking lot anywhere and somebody's pulling out while you're like pulling in, that's awesome.
Minor inconvenience, honorable mention, is when you're shitting in the handicap bathroom and you see someone come in with a
Oof.
wheelchair. You see a wheelchair waiting on you
I seen a TikTok.
to come out. Yeah,
the guy
that
acted
sucks.
like he was hurt when he walked out.
At that point, you gotta limp out.
Yeah, you got to.
Do you think a minor inconvenience? You know how like at Newman Park, the bathrooms in there, it's like a trough almost. You think that's a minor inconvenience?
It's so weird as a fan.
I actually got, speaking of minor inconveniences and water with troughs, I got in a Twitter debate, I don't know if you saw this, with this guy who was shitting on Marty Mush for having a little bit of water in his shower and the drain not working completely well. That's a minor inconvenience. When you get into the shower
and there's standing water.
you're ankle deep, yeah. But the thing is, this guy acted like he had never even heard of that. And I was like, damn, must be nice. Like, you must have lived in luxury your whole life to never have, like, a draining problem. He's like, I would never get in a shower if I knew there was a draining issue. I'm like, well, then you're never going to shower.
Wait, you got a full-blown argument with this guy?
Well, yeah, I deleted some of them because being an unofficial SAC representative of the SAC, I had to delete it.
I'm more ballsy on Twitter than you are.
Yeah, I have no nuts on Twitter. I'm cheesy. I'm corny. We started this episode off saying I'm a damn cheese ball, and I hate it.
One inconvenience I had when you're wearing ankle socks and they start sliding down your foot.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's
Maybe even a rock in the shoe
or
is an
when
inconvenience.
when your jersey in baseball, they require you to wear your pants up, and the socks are just not long enough.
Right.
So showing shin, hate that.
Accidentally stepping in a puddle and having wet sock all day.
Wet sock.
Wet sock sucks.
That's a class getting canceled for me if that happens. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Off day.
When you open a bag of like anything like a snack, and you know how they like will bust open sometimes.
I'm king
Worst.
of that is an inconvenience. I'm king of, and I can't figure this out. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if this is an actual like diagnosis. I can't open boxes and I can't open sauces at all. I go to Chick-fil-A, open up a honey mustard, splits right down the middle, and I gotta get my fingers all in the Polynesian. I try to open it. Look at that fucking box right there. That box on the damn hot tub. That's me opening it. I can't open boxes. That's it. Boxes are an inconvenience.
You know, like on Pedialytes, how they have like the seal where you gotta lift it up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had one? Not a Pedialyte, but you know the seals.
Sucks with a Pedialyte because I know why you're drinking the Pedialyte, so you're not having a good day if that's happening.
When you try and open the seal, but it like the white part doesn't come off, just the plastic part. That's
You know
the
on
worst.
Pedialyte, like if you flip the cap upside down, it has like a little cutter, and you smack it into the little tinfoil, and
Really?
you twirl it, and then you just push the tinfoil down.
I was always just a finger guy.
Yeah.
Tips.
Yeah. Anything else?
When you go to load the dishwasher, this is actually a good thing, and you open it and the dishes have been unloaded. It's a clean dishwasher. That's awesome.
How about an inconvenience when you're at a restaurant and you see the picture of the food you want, and you've never been to this restaurant before, never ordered this, and it comes out in a significantly smaller size. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is going back, but another inconvenience. We've talked about this before on, I think, Riled Up, when you're trying to turn left and the person's telling you to come on.
But there's other
There's
lanes
cars
of traffic,
flying on the
and
other
you're like,
side.
what the fuck?
Yeah, that sucks. That's very inconvenient. That's it.
I
That's
think
all I got.
I'm good. You guys good?
That was good.
All right.
Good.
Small victories, a lot of inconveniences.
Yeah. It tells you
was
how
pretty
our
wild.
life is.
So you did. You announced here on FTR. So today is, what's today, Dylan?
February 18th.
No.
Shit, I don't remember the day they did
Today
it.
is February 2nd.
Okay, yeah, February
So
2nd.
today's February 2nd. Where are we going to school?
We're going to LSU.
Wow, you heard it here first.
Hey, go Tigers, Geaux.
Go Tigers. All right, so we're here with a very special guest, Mike Jones Jr. As you can tell, he just announced that he's going to LSU live right here. I can't believe we didn't drop this earlier. First things first. So I was reading an article, and it said, Coach O said that you had 2 more years left of eligibility. How many years do you have left?
I actually have 3 years.
Okay.
The COVID year.
So you might need to talk to him about that, clear that up a little bit, and let him know you got 3 years. But you're planning on going to the draft after 2 years, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. You know,
Facts. All right. Perfect.
whenever I'm ready to go, 3 years, I'll go.
Facts. I'm gonna start off in your high school days. You know, IMG. Everybody says it's a college experience. Is that really what it's like going to IMG?
It's just basically like a college. The only thing is like you don't have the freedom.
Right.
Like IMG, like we had our dorm rooms. We had like what's it called? Like when you have to be at your room by a certain time. I can't even think of the word.
Like a
Like
curfew.
We used to have that curfew. We used to have the curfew every day, even on the weekends, unless like you had like families could come sign you out. But other than that, unless you like took a trip off campus, you couldn't leave campus. It was mad. It was mad strict.
So there's like, I'm assuming there's like girl dorms and guy dorms, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was no, what is it called back in the day when you used to go to camp? Like red and white. It was like no pinking.
Yeah.
Or no purpling.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Yeah.
So there was no purpling going on, right? Any females? Right. Okay. Yeah. Not gonna tell on yourself. I understand.
So you transferred to IMG. You were in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was different level of football? Changing
yeah.
schools like that?
Very different.
So when you were in Nashville, correct me if I'm wrong, you were a quarterback prior to IMG, right?
Yes.
Um,
Had a cannon, man.
did you think that you could still be a quarterback when you went to IMG?
I knew I was coming to play defense, but our coach actually came to me. He was like, "Hey, we might have a little package where you
Okay.
put you on the offense, you throw the ball." Never ended up happening. Don't even think we practiced it, but you know,
You still think you can sling it today, though?
yes, absolutely.
So we got to be on the lookout in 2021, LSU, the Mike Jones Jr. package.
I wouldn't say it's coming, but hey, you never know.
That was going to be part of my question as far as choosing LSU. Did Coach O ever say anything about you might possibly be the quarterback?
I'll say one thing about that.
Okay.
We actually did watch your QB highlights like right before we came on Huddle, and you had a little Jackson to you, bro.
Thank you. People under. I can run, but I could also throw that a little bit.
All right. So from a former quarterback and like in your past, as far as in college football, who would you say in the ACC is the toughest quarterback mentally that you face?
Mentally? I got to think of all the guys real quick. Let me pull up the schedule quick. If I'm going to give a good answer.
So while you're thinking about it, I want you to tell me the worst quarterback you face, the easiest to play defense against.
No joke, man. It's all.
Right now, what I'm thinking, I was waiting on some like North Carolina slander or something.
Oh, you wanted Sam Howell slander?
No, not Sam Howell slander. Who was the year prior?
Who was it?
The lefty. They were trash that year.
I don't know who. I don't know.
So it was Sam Howell?
Well, Sam Howell.
I think 2 years ago.
Sam Howell was a freshman 2 years ago.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I had to say the best I played against, so it was like this last year. I really like the guy from Virginia.
He was a dog.
Oh, Bryce.
No. It was a white guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah. What's his last name? I can look at it.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was just a freaking dog, man. He just didn't quit. Like you expect guys to okay, went in, tap out. No, he did not stop.
We can't even tag him. We don't even know his name. That white guy.
That white quarterback at Virginia.
The most mentally tough.
Brennan Armstrong.
Yeah,
Brennan Armstrong. Okay.
So building off of that question, what O-line talked the most shit? Like any O-line, any team, who talked the most shit to y'all?
It might have probably, yeah, it was Ohio State.
Okay. All right. Just give me can you give me like an example of what an Ohio State lineman would talk shit with?
I mean, they were beating us, so they were just talking about how they were winning the whole game.
See, that's a layup. You can't I don't even think that counts as talking shit. I think that's just a layup.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody really talks stuff against us. We beat everybody. Usually defense, we ball. So they had the little edge on that.
Yeah.
Just kept
going into the transfer portal, was it strictly LSU or were there any other schools that caught your eye?
I was completely open with it, man. I had a lot of schools hit me up. It really came down to them, Notre Dame and Penn State. LSU was the move for me.
So you said Notre Dame, and you see how I changed it from Nutter. I used to be bad about saying Notre Dame, but you said Notre Dame and LSU. I think I have some reasons why I would pick LSU over Notre Dame. One being the women at LSU are probably better looking. So my question to you is, from your past college experience at Clemson, and obviously you haven't been on LSU and with COVID, you can't really see them. But would you say that LSU or Clemson has better looking women?
I have no idea. But if I had to go my own personal experiences, I mean, I would have to, I know the people at Clemson, So I had to go.
Another reason I would pick Notre Dame over, or I would pick LSU over Notre Dame. Brian Kelly sucks.
Brian Kelly does suck.
He sucks. Coach O, I would run through a brick wall for Coach O, and I don't know Coach O.
And the weather's also ass as well. So I can't imagine the women wanting to bundle up. So that's why I'm going LSU. Another thing I would ask is, did the food have anything to do with your LSU?
It was a little factor, and
Okay.
I was like, little seafood boil. You know how they do it down there with the crawfish and everything. I'm expecting that when I get down there, so that was pretty convincing. That it got me over the fence.
How much crawfish did Coach O have to pay you to get down there?
Yo, crazy thing is, I don't even know how to eat a crawfish.
Really?
I've never had
You're
it.
going to learn here
Yeah,
soon.
you are about to learn really soon.
I gotta learn now. I gotta learn.
We were talking earlier about a slight position change, right?
Oh, yeah. Are you afraid? Like maybe you start eating too much food down there? Maybe position change to the line?
I won't let that happen. Absolutely not.
Okay, so we're making a hard stop. At what weight do we make a hard? Because I've been battling with this myself.
Oh, no, me and you, weight fluctuation, it's been bad.
I told actually my girlfriend, I said, I can guess my weight. Like, I can guess what day of the week it is by my weight because I weigh 233 on a good Monday.
He said, what the fuck?
So what I'm asking you is where do we draw the line on, all right, I'm eating too much crawfish. At what weight are we going to get at?
At 240, I'm scared. If I get to 240,
Your 240 and
I'm
my
like
240 is much different, but I agree. At 240, I get scared as hell.
Have you? So you've seen LSU's field. You know how they have the line. They have the line markers at each 5.
yeah.
Do you think that's going to increase your draft stock and make you look faster running on the field? I mean, it was a business decision. Yeah, of course.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Great question.
Me too.
Great question. I do have another LSU draft stock question. Do you think the purple pads are going to have any powers and you're going to play better with them?
Y'all seen Leonard Fournette in the Super Bowl?
We did.
Y'all seen Bush? They had the purple pads on, man.
So
Let's
there's
just
something.
hope.
Yeah.
Hey, the proof is in the pudding, man. I seen all I need to see. I might be a new Mike Jones on that field when I put them pads on.
Hey, purple. Hey, you don't want to meet purple pad Mike Jones Jr. That's
No,
for
sir.
sure. Another question as far as Notre Dame versus LSU. I'm not going to keep harping on it, but obviously you picked at first a Nike school, and then you went to another Nike school. Did the brands have anything to do with the decision?
No.
Okay.
Because you don't know who you might sign with. So I'm always open. Yeah, IMG, Under Armour, good stuff.
Yeah, you played in the Under Armour All-American game, didn't you?
Well, I was going to play in it, but we had to go to school like 3 days after.
Oh, okay.
So I just stayed with my
I was about to
family.
say that because I've never asked anybody what that like playing in those games is like. I want to know. I'm kind of upset that you didn't play.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
This was a lame question. You said it was a lame question, but the people want to know, what number are you wearing at LSU?
Right now, it's supposed to be 6, man. I'm supposed to be rocking that 6 still.
Okay. And obviously a lot of LSU players in the past, you've got Jamal Adams, you got Tyrann Mathieu. They all wore like the 2012 sweatbands, hella sweatbands, like a lot of shit on their arms. Are you going to be doing that now that you're at LSU?
Dude, I already did that at Clemson.
Not as heavy as them, not like Jamal Adams with the 4 sweatbands up and down. But what I'm saying is I think that's the only school that you can get away with that look and it still work out. So we should expect to see that.
There won't ever be more than 2 armbands on my arm at one time.
Okay.
2 on one arm. I can't
That's
go
fair.
3. Definitely not.
I think you might can go 3. And I think with the purple pads and with the 3 sweatbands, the powers will come out.
We were talking about like the best players that you've played against. I forgot to ask this one. Who's the hardest person to tackle that you've ever played against?
Good question.
Thank you.
Tackle. Let me look at the list again.
Like, there's nobody that's ever just ran you over completely.
Not just. I don't know. You kind of get boomed. I can't even remember. I feel like I haven't got knocked like that in college. But
good thing we're buying stock.
First of all, it's Travis Etienne in practice.
Okay.
I don't know if I've tackled him one time by myself. Honestly, I don't think so. Then if it's not him, there was a running back from Syracuse last year. I don't know if he's still there or not. But I just remember this dude hit me, and it was the first time he ran the ball and the first time I hit him. And I was like, oh Lord, this is about to suck. This is about
Did
to
he
be
say-
a long.
Did he say
He was
Syracuse?
like,
Yeah,
I'm rocking the
he's
orange
got
right
a
now.
Q saddle right now. Well, speaking of tackling, you already have a Oklahoma drill lined up with
KJ Henry.
KJ. So can we get one in the works with you or what?
Yeah, so here's my thing. I told KJ if he needs any extra highlights, I can dress up full pads and we'll do some Oklahoma drills. He can beat the shit out of me. My thing is, I think he's scared because he didn't want to do it. So my question to you is, can that happen? Can I put some purple pads on? If you need some extra tape, you and me, Oklahoma drill sometime this summer.
if need be, absolutely.
If need be, okay. So actually, let's wait until the winter. Let's see how the season goes. If the season's, decent,
Right.
and you might need a little extra oomph, I'll Oklahoma drill the shit out of you. I don't care.
Did OBJ paying players after they won the Natty influence you to go to LSU? Because I know that that was a thought in the back of your head a little bit.
I didn't know he did that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. No,
No
No comment.
no comment. No further comments. All right, so we'll go back to some Clemson days because I do have some Clemson questions. And as you said, y'all were so dominant during that time period. Did you guys even celebrate winning the conference? Was that even a big deal to you guys?
we would dance in the locker room and then get ready for practice the next week.
Yes, that was just expected at that point.
It's just
So
there.
what were the convos with Coach O like? Was he mainly the one talking on the phone? And you couldn't even get a word in or what?
I talked with him. We just like talking ball. Talk a lot about their scheme and who all they had on their defense. Where they needed me to play, and they actually got a new defensive coordinator and new linebackers coach. So I watched a lot of film and did a lot of stuff with those guys too before I made my decision.
Oh yeah, you're a good player, Mike. You're a good player, Mike.
That was going to be my question. Does he sound exactly like he does? On the phone, does he sound the same as in in interviews?
100,000%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he end phone calls with "Go Tigers"?
Go Tigers.
I was gonna ask you for a Coach O impersonation. I'm glad you did that.
I'm still dwelling in the past. Still have some Clemson questions right now. As far as the orange pants, because Dylan is a huge Clemson fan, do you believe there's some special powers in those orange pants? Do you feel different with them on?
Yeah, somewhat. Because we wear the white ones the whole season, and finally it's yes, something different.
Yeah,
So it's just like a nice little energy around them.
Do you ever think that the purple-orange combo that'll ever happen? Orange
No,
pants,
it won't happen again.
They won't do it.
It won't happen again.
Okay.
So being from Tennessee, are you a Titans fan?
I'm cool with them right now. They're doing better. They weren't always the best growing up.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask if you could tackle Derrick Henry.
I would have to go for the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's easier to tackle Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson?
It's tough.
We've had that debate before.
Yes.
It depends on where you are on the field, man.
Open
If it's
field.
in,
Open field.
Open field, I gotta go Derrick Henry.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts. Bro, Lamar would just run circles around you.
Not if you take up too much space.
50, man.
Yeah.
You probably gonna get ran over. Maybe grab a leg. You
Yeah.
hold the ankle and he falls. But Lamar, you might not get a hand on him.
Right.
All right. We didn't even ask this. This was going to be one of my opening questions. Do you listen to Mike Jones?
Absolutely.
What's your favorite Mike Jones song?
Still tipping.
Okay. Do you,
Good pick.
when you listen to it, you're rocking with him? Because you know Mike Jones at the intro. You know what he does. It's Mike Jones.
Yeah, so if you could have a walk up, because we played baseball and we have walk up songs. If football players had a walk up, would you pick a Mike Jones song? You'd have to.
If I had to, it would be back then. So I was like, back then one. Now my day, that would be it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Fair.
I'm with that. You know the question I've been avoiding. Who's the real Death Valley?
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay, good question. Plead the fifth. I like that. That's a fair political answer. That's fine. You're about to find out. And when you come back on, because now that he's a guest, he has to come back on, you're going to tell us who the real Death Valley is. A year from now.
A year, I will let you know.
Okay.
Your dad played in the league, didn't he?
Yep.
How was that growing up? Did he coach you up a lot?
Yeah, he coached most of my times. It sucked. He was always super just OD on me, man. But
Yeah.
it all worked out for the best, I guess.
I was about to ask, like, coming from, a kid who grew up around football, was there ever a time period where you were like,
I don't
dude,
want to play football.
yeah, I hate football? Or was it just you always gravitated toward it?
Man, yeah, there was I remember in middle school, I was pretty good at basketball. I didn't know if I wanted to play football anymore. I wanted to hoop. Then freshman year of college, I kind of wanted to quit a little bit for a little short time. But yeah, other than those two.
I think that's how every college athlete feels their freshman year, though, because I went through that shit my freshman year. I was like, I don't know if I can do this shit.
I went through it my freshman year, my sophomore year, my junior year. Before I graduated, I did it all, but I enjoyed it, I guess.
So we're officially buying stock in Mike Jones Jr. What are the chances FTR can get tickets to come to Death Valley as long as the COVID shit's gone? We can come down there and chop it up in Baton Rouge.
There's a good chance.
That's a lie. Yeah, hey,
that's pandering.
And we take people for their word.
Be straight up with me. You can say no. I ain't going to be mad.
Wow. Listen. I got a lot of family, but if I got tickets and y'all ask me for some, I will of course let y'all come.
Let's go. Hey, I'll go to the game. None of your family wants to go to.
Yeah.
I don't know what the schedule is. Are they playing Louisiana Lafayette? I'll go to that. That's probably the opener though.
Fuck it, I'll go.
Yeah.
You got any more?
I do have one last question. Are we friends?
Absolutely.
Okay, you froze for a second.
Yeah.
I got nervous. I thought you froze on purpose, and I was really pissed off. Hey, we're friends until I make you look bad in the Oklahoma drill.
Until then, and even after then, hey, if you win, you win.
Respect.
My last question. Will you be as drunk as Tom Brady was if you guys win the national championship?
If we win the national championship, I don't drink.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I was going to nominate myself to be the guy that carries you because the guy that was carrying Tom around, I was going to nominate myself to be that guy, but I don't know now.
Or we can be the designated drinkers for him.
Yes. We'll drink everything that you won't drink.
For you. Yes.
And if we win, you got to have the Burrow cigars, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Mike, thanks for coming on, brother. Good talking to you. Hopefully we talk to you soon.
Sure, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. You got grease on your fingers.
I'm talking now.
It's not.
Here.
It's not.
All right.
Keep that in. Keep that in. You wipe that in your face.
I haven't eaten. All right. And here we go. It's back. Thirst Trap. It is Thursday again. He's back. What you got for us, Thurston?
All right, we're doing a little Q&A for the whole group. Glad Megan's in here. Love that.
Hey, I asked some questions.
Shout out Megan. Megan's
shout
back.
out Megan. All right, first question. Is Cal Ripken the greatest longevity baseball player we've ever seen? What do you think?
Who asked that question?
I have no clue.
It doesn't say?
Doesn't say.
Cal Saunders, friend of Bing Bing.
Okay.
I'll answer it with yes.
Well,
and the reason I'm answering that is because no HGH, didn't use anything,
Do we know that for a fact?
Yeah, no stats, just facts. I told you we say it in every show. Cal Ripken is definitely the best. No one's going to beat that record, not in this time period.
Yeah. I like it, but I think a lot of younger people, especially like me, I'm a football player, played baseball, but I know Cal Ripken from the Cal Ripken League.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I know him. So
You know who I'm going to go with?
Okay, who?
Nolan Ryan.
I like that.
Okay.
He played 27 years.
People don't think of a pitcher when they think longevity.
Yeah,
because
but
they don't play every single game.
okay. But still, you never see pitchers play 27 damn years.
That's true. That's true. That's fair.
And I don't know if Nolan Ryan had any major injuries or anything.
Like in the process of him playing through those games, like Phillip Rivers did.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Side note: before your first question, we forgot to hand out the beers.
Oh shit, that's on me.
We don't have a name for the segment. I've never tagged the beer
What do you
company,
mean?
but we will.
Well, it's usually the cool down because Brinkley's bringing the heat, but no Bink, and it's thirst trap, so we're thirsty for the thirst traps.
And nice, I like that. The North Carolina thirst trap. We're thirsty.
Yank it.
And the beer.
God.
Well, first off,
great package.
that's already. It can't be 100 now because it was a pain in the ass to get it. But the beer of the week is
Hand this to
from
Megan.
hailing from Salisbury Brewing Company in Salisbury, North Carolina. You might know where it's at. New Serum. The beer is the Hurley Park Blood Orange Wheat. It's also brewed and canned by New
What's
Serum.
Hurley Park?
Hurley Park is a park in Salisbury.
Why do they get a beer?
I couldn't tell you. We need to get the Newman Park one soon.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I will say I've already drank one of these. I bought this for last week. Didn't know Brinkley and Thurston were going to be bringing a beer, but that's fine. It's here for this week. It's pretty tasty. Hurley Park actually is where Megan and I took prom pictures our junior year.
My sophomore year.
Her sophomore year, my junior year. So here we go. All right, Thurston, go ahead and hit us with the second question.
All right. You get 2 NBA players to bring into a barroom brawl. Who do you bring?
Who asked that question?
Trevor.
Trevor. Oh, Trevor asked the question.
Through with the heat.
The first guy I'm going to go with, I'm going to need a second on my second guy, but
Okay.
the first guy I'm going to go with is Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Just because he will make out with anybody.
Yeah, he's not scared to pull his
Right,
dick out.
right.
He's not. Trevor, I got a question. You asked it, so you definitely have people in mind. Who you bringing?
Yeah.
Bro.
Don't say Bismack.
I mean, dude, Bismack, you know he's a force to be reckoned with, bro. He's
You
from
just
the-
wanted us to answer this question so we could talk more Bismack.
Bro, I mean, maybe.
So you got Bismack?
You got Bismack. And go Andre Drummond. I feel like he could just lay down the fucking law, bro.
Hairy arms.
Damn, I want to change my stance. I want to bring the ugliest NBA players with me so I will stand out. You know what I mean?
Who's an ugly guy in the
But
NBA?
it's a fight.
Oh, it's
It's
a
a
bar
fight.
fight. Oh,
It's a
shit.
fight.
It's a fight.
Okay, yeah. Dwight Howard then. And then I'm probably going to take John Wall.
I like that.
Scrappy.
Oh, John Wall, he's a
Beast.
banger.
I like where you're going with John Wall because I'm taking J.R. Smith.
Okay. Shirt will be off, definitely.
So we'll be off immediately in the fight. We'll 100% raise hell and cause a scene.
Will he know who he's fighting, though?
Great question.
He's bringing like a Swiss Army knife, bro. Like, he ain't fucking around.
This guy's going to surprise you that I'm bringing to the fight. Brandon Ingram.
Why?
He's from Kinston.
Yeah.
He literally said that people from Kinston cannot get COVID because they grew up drinking that water. Second, he's got a lot of reach.
There is something in that water down there, though.
They're built different.
They
Yeah.
are built different.
Remember when they played North Rowan in the state championship? I seen that man go up for a layup and then just grabbed it with both hands because somebody jumped close to him and just it was amazing.
Yes.
I cheered for him.
And no one wants to punch someone in the face if they look exactly like the girl from Polar Express. But he's got a lot of reach, and I think I got 2 scrappy guys. I'm bringing – people aren't going to believe that, but I'm bringing Brandon Ingram, J.R. Smith.
All right.
Nobody wanted to bring Ron Artest. Does it have to be current, or could it be any time?
Trevor's question.
See, I'm going.
We'll go anytime.
Ron Artest, maybe?
Dennis Rodman.
This is going
Yeah.
to surprise you. Has a terrible boxing career. First guy, Nate Robertson. I feel like in a street fight, he's going
no.
crazy.
No way, dude.
I feel like he's going
no
crazy.
way, dude.
No.
You get
I'm
knocked
not
out. You
crazy.
get knocked out by
Yeah.
Jake Paul. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah,
but
you a
look,
bitch,
he was
Nate.
so-
You a bitch.
Yeah, Nate, come on the pod.
Bleep that
Tell,
out, Trevor.
tell your side of the story, Nate.
Come on. Flood Nate's
Come
DMs.
on.
I want to bring Nate. He looks the part. At least.
Come on, guys. First down and you know it. All
Second
right.
one, Draymond Green.
Draymond,
Green.
tiny wiener.
He does have a tiny wiener. Makes me
Why'd
feel
you
a whole
look
lot
at
better
me?
than myself. Yeah, why'd you look at Megan?
Why? I wondered if she had any input on Draymond Green, tiny wiener. You've seen it. I swear I've shown it to her. As a bronzexual during the Warriors Cavs, anytime
Yeah.
some shit was going down, I was like, well, look at his dick.
What about Derrick Rose? Is he a nominee,
problem.
maybe?
Nah, yeah, too many injuries.
Yeah, but he's from Chicago.
Too many
He's
injuries.
from Chicago.
Chirac, bro.
So is
what about
Kanye.
what about Rondo? Well, that shut the fuck up.
Kanye can't fight.
I don't think he.
Kanye and Derrick Rose are two different damn people.
Yeah, you're right.
What about Matt Barnes?
Just saying,
Yes.
the Chicago thing isn't always valid. Matt Barnes, yeah.
Okay, Shaq.
No.
I don't know who this would be, but what if you had someone to just like bring the morale back together?
Oh, good
Oh,
one.
a team
settle-
guy?
settle
Steph
it
Curry.
down.
Jared
Steph Curry.
Dudley.
Jared Dudley. You're taking Jared Dudley?
I don't know.
Take him.
You know who else, Megan? I know Megan's two people. I'll speak for you. Jimmy Butler, Jared Dudley. There you go.
I wouldn't mind having Jimmy Butler though. A lot of stamina, a lot of endurance.
All right.
All right, next question. Who built the pyramids? This is from William. His phone was about to die.
And who sent it?
Sierra.
Okay, so thank you, William, for the question. I'm glad that you showed up for some questions. And I'm going to answer this with aliens.
What?
I want to
Explain,
so
Megan.
Egyptians
Explain how
aliens?
Egyptians made the pyramids. We couldn't make the pyramids now, right?
I
They
mean,
said that we... What, Trevor? I thought this was right up your alley.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
All right.
I'm sure we could. Dude, you're telling me we couldn't make a pyramid today? Bullshit.
Have you made a pyramid out of beer cans?
Yeah.
Then we could build
Okay,
pyramids.
okay. That's a little different.
Okay, I'm saying with the technology they had then.
They
Oh,
didn't.
Are they made out of stone? What are they made out of?
sandstone? I don't know.
Sandstone is a good answer.
Sandstone?
Lock
Yeah.
that
Okay, so to answer it, we're going to go with Egyptians.
Yeah.
With-
why
Megan says
not?
Egyptians.
With the alien help.
What?
It's like the Egyptians made it, but the aliens
What do
were
you
like,
mean by
yo,
aliens?
use this shit.
What do you mean?
I
by
think our
aliens?
creator made it.
Aliens?
That was vague.
Before we even got here.
Huh?
Like,
Yeah.
Before we even got
Like
here.
Minecraft. It was
Just
like a
a little Earth
preset.
titty?
It was already there. Yep.
Little Earth tip.
Yeah.
Dale's looking it up. He's studying.
Dude, I'm not like I don't see anything except for Elon Musk thinks that it was built by aliens.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
So I mean, that's all you need, I
Credible
guess.
source.
Because he is in fact an alien.
hmm
So
I do, yeah.
Who else was I on that I said is an alien? I've been on some people I said were aliens.
I've never heard you say that.
Go back in the episodes. I said so and so was an alien.
Trevor, go back in the
Yeah.
episode and clip it in here
In all your free time.
I think Kawhi. Maybe?
while you're on the plane.
Yep.
Kawhi, maybe.
Maybe.
He's just a robot.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, next
Robots
question.
are aliens.
Next question from Megan Huffman.
Oh wow, Megan.
Who's
I
that?
did.
I don't
I-
know.
Oh, what's
Never
up,
heard of
Megan?
her before. Big fan.
I only
of
know
the
you
show.
as FTR Meg on Twitter now.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
All right, is hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No,
It's a sub,
absolutely
right?
not.
No.
Is it a sub?
It's
Not
a
a
hot
sub,
dog.
it's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
I'm with that,
It's
too.
a hot dog.
But
I was-
what category is a hot dog?
Hot
Yeah.
dog.
A hot
Just
dog.
Hot dog.
It's its own entity.
But it's
Entity?
between.
This goes back to a
One
different question
category.
too that our freshman year DJ Laxton brought up, and it was a DJ Laxton Zach Queen question. Our first ever guest, Zach Queen. Is a truck a car?
Oh.
What?
They're both automobiles.
Okay.
There's like a subgenre.
Transportation.
You know what I mean? There's like a
But I-
subgenre.
What's the car that
of-
has? It's like a car, but it's got the truck bed. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? It was on Drake and Josh.
SUV.
One of them drove it.
Oh, a Hummer.
No,
A Humvee? Is that what you said?
Gator.
no, it's like a style car. It's old. It's old.
I don't
like
know.
An El Camino.
Hummer or Jeeps have the they got the trucks now.
Yeah.
But not to get too far, a truck is a car, but a car's not a truck.
Yes.
Okay.
Because car is short for vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
and a hot dog is not a sandwich.
I don't know, man.
A hot dog is not a sandwich,
I'm going
not
with what
anywhere.
Is it?
Okay, I have another add-on question.
Okay.
Is cereal a soup?
No,
You've seen that on TikTok.
No.
and chili's not a soup either.
Okay, according to Merriam-Webster, a sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between. By that definition, hot dogs seem to qualify as sandwiches.
It is a split
I was
roll.
wrong.
Well, damn, I was wrong. All right, hey, I'm always open to admit that. I
Many
was wrong.
people argue, though,
I've been wrong
that while
before.
the hot dog technically fits the dictionary definition of a sandwich, it's simply not a sandwich.
So you're not wrong.
What's the evidence? What's the backup?
I mean, it said we asked the experts.
You know
but
what?
I
You
don't
know
wanna
what?
click
No,
on it.
I'm gonna draw the line here, and I'm gonna say this is what can't be a sandwich. If you put ketchup on it, it's not a sandwich.
Here we go. Eric Mittenthal.
See, you put fucking ketchup on that. Is that not a sandwich,
It's a
bro?
patty melt.
Oh, that's my D, bro.
Okay, hey, according to
Why are you bleeping yourself out now? Wait.
According to Eric Mittenthal, president of the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, didn't know that was a fucking thing, said he's been asked
Get
this
him
question.
on. We need that guy.
Said he's been asked this question just about every day for the past 5 to 6 years, and his answer has never changed. A hot dog is not a sandwich.
I'm with him.
It's fair. If you're saying
I
it.
trust
If you go to a hot dog vendor and you say, "Give me a sandwich," they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking idiot.
If you go to a sandwich vendor and say, "Give me a hot dog," what are they gonna do?
They're also going to look at you like you're an idiot.
What if they have
If
hot
you go
dogs
to a
for
damn
an
soup
idiot?
stand and ask for cereal,
Where's a soup stand?
I don't know. They got them in New York, don't
The
they?
soup, what the soup house?
Back on
Hot
market.
soup
gets
Put station
Hot
behind
soup.
anything.
station.
Soup stand.
If you go to the soup station,
Never been.
All right, I think we gotta get off that.
All right, since
all
we're laughing a little bit, what's the funniest joke you know by heart?
okay. Mine's really long, so I'm gonna save some time.
A midget, a Jew, and a priest walk into a bar.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I, is that it?
What?
I
That's the joke?
don't know any jokes.
If you want to strap up, I've got like a minute long one.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so this guy walks into a bar, okay? He's sitting there. He's trying to light a cigarette. He realizes he doesn't have a lighter. I learned this joke in middle school, by
Well,
the way.
stop deviating from the damn
Okay.
story. Say it again. Restart.
Guy walks into a bar, doesn't have a lighter, trying to light a cigarette. Goes up to the guy next to him, says, "You got a lighter?" He said, "Nah, but there's a genie at the table behind me who's granting one wish if you buy him a drink." He's like, "All right." So the guy goes back. Son of a bitch. I fucked the story up. Cut this. The guy asked for a lighter. I can't memorize that, I guess. The guy asked for a lighter, and the guy pulls out a huge lighter. He's like, "Damn, where'd you get that lighter?" And then that's when he goes to the genie, okay? So goes to the genie, buys him a drink, whatever. He says, "I wish for $1 million." All of a sudden, a big flapping sound, all this da-da-da, and 1 million ducks fly in. And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" The genie was drunk or whatever, so he goes back up to the bar. He's like, "Dude, I thought that guy was going to, grant one wish, but he's drunk as hell and he doesn't even know what I'm talking about." The guy says, "Do you think I asked for a foot-long bick?" That's the joke. I fucked it up, but
gosh.
I guess I don't have it memorized. You know who told me that? My dad. So thanks, Dad, for that joke that I screwed up. I thought I had it memorized. Anybody got one?
Dill, you got one?
I don't know jokes. My jokes are all stories.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Hulk turd. I know the Hulk turd by heart.
I don't have any jokes. You got any?
No, bro.
Okay.
All right. What's the strangest place you've ever urinated? Can I start this off so we
Yeah.
forget about it?
Yes,
By the time,
yes.
all right, so I asked my mom, I was like, "Hey, let's go on vacation." So we went to freaking Vegas, and I was young, just turned 21, and I got lost in a hotel, and I couldn't find a bathroom, and there was bushes everywhere. So I just let it rip. I'm talking, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. People are walking by.
Your weirdest place is a bush?
No, it's inside a building. in a bush.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like in Caesar's Palace, like Hangover Part 4, Stephen Thurston.
That's awesome.
Like I'm just peeing in a bush. There's people walking by, and they're just like, I'm just like, I couldn't find a bathroom. That's all I kept saying. That's all I kept saying.
Couldn't find a bathroom. If I walk past a guy that says couldn't find a bathroom, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I should have been like, you want a sword fight, bro?
Oh, God. Trevor, I wanted to save this one for last. Where's the weirdest place you've ever peed?
I have to say
Why are you thinking about it? You know where. Are you thinking about if you want to say it?
it's on a blow-up mattress.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something?
Damn, Siri. Say my blow-up mattress that my girlfriend was sleeping on.
You pissed on your
I
girlfriend?
pissed on my girlfriend at the time.
All right, R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Was she no longer your girlfriend after you pissed on her?
for a moment in time, but we made up. We kissed and made up.
Are y'all back together now?
No.
Or do y'all communicate?
Yes, we talk.
Does she listen to this podcast?
She dabbles. There's gonna be a lot of people that know this story. They're gonna be loving it.
The second they heard that question and knew you were on this podcast,
Yep.
they knew where that was going.
Yep.
Trevor peed on his then girlfriend.
I guess I'm
Nowhere?
just a boring person. I pissed like in the sand on the beach.
Yeah, I mean, I don't piss anywhere. Have I ever pissed anywhere crazy?
But it was daylight. Like it wasn't nighttime.
Sitting down or
You
standing
just
up?
pee
Huh?
everywhere.
Like
so
I was
it's
kind of
not
like
bad.
hunched. I was kind of
Did you
like
dig a hole?
Strange.
like a little one. I was kind of hunched over and I was just like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna pee like with people I don't know somewhere weird, but like I pee around here in weird places all the time.
oh yeah. I mean, I pissed my bed.
The bed. That's a good answer. The bed.
You remember that? When
Yeah.
I woke up and I called you and I said, I don't know what the fuck happened.
No, yeah, you actually started. I don't know.
Oh no,
what-
I brought it up on the pod when we were over there.
It was like episode 14. You said, disclaimer, I pissed the bed last night.
Yeah, but I really didn't know if it was piss, but it had to have been.
I mean,
there
what-
was so much
What's your
fluid.
water break?
Yeah, there was like so much fluid on my bed.
You got a weird place you peed, Megan?
Oh, don't lie.
Don't lie.
I mean, I've peed in the yard.
Yeah! Yeah!
I got locked out.
Yeah, okay.
Remember that story?
Yes, yep.
I called you.
She was locked out.
I was locked out of the house and I had
She
to
had
pee.
very badly. She peed in the yard. I don't have a bad pissing place because I kind of just pee as is, not wherever, but nothing cool. I have a good shitting story.
Okay.
It's also around here. I was also locked out of this house. It was New Year's Day after New Year's Eve. We locked ourselves out of this house. I said, Megan, I got to shit, and I got to shit now. I'm just going to do it. Ran to the woods, took a shit in the woods. You think your poop looks weird in a toilet? It looks really weird sitting in the woods. So I shit in the woods. Addie probably ate it at some point. All right, next question.
All right, last one. What type of apples make apple juice?
Who asked that?
Cameron Mills.
Cameron Mills. That's a great question. And you know who actually had a really good answer for it, and I hate that he just couldn't show up tonight. Zach Brinkley had a really good answer for that.
What did he say?
I don't even remember exactly what he said, but immediately when I asked him that question, he said, ooh. Oh, it's Granny
Smith? It's not Granny Smith.
That's what
those
he
are
said.
Sour.
Yeah, those are sour.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
There's names for them? I just thought they were red, green, yellow.
There's
I guarantee you
What's
this. Green apple does not make apple juice.
No, that's what we were talking about.
No,
That
it's got to be the
Granny
red
Smith
one.
or-
It's red.
It's got to be red.
Red Delicious?
It's got
Red
to.
delicious.
I don't know.
I just Googled it just because like I didn't
Yeah.
have a guess. Naturally sweet apples, like the Fuji apple or the Gala.
Yeah,
Are they red?
No red
they're like
delicious on there.
Yellowish
Oh, they're
red.
yellow.
Oh.
Why do they put the red ones on there then?
They say to mix a varieties of apples to get a more complex flavor.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
Do they do
add-
that with wine?
And then add extra sugar. in
Yeah, a shit ton of sugar.
Can you make
Wash
wine
it.
with apples?
No.
it. Cider.
But I've shouted him out before on
Isn't
my
that what cider
my
is?
dumb middle school stories. My friend Gabe Peeler and I decided to make wine in the 7th grade, and we grabbed a beer from my dad's fridge. We had a grape side little vineyard on the fence. Grabbed the grapes, crushed them up, poured some beer in it. Best wine I've ever had in my life.
So you basically just had a great beer.
A great beer, and I was in like 7th or 8th grade. We split half a beer, and we were
And I was housed.
we were shooting basketball, and I blacked out. Was that thirst trap?
How old were you when you drank?
I
Like
said
first
7th or
time you
8th grade.
drank?
Oh, the first time I drank. Oh,
Like first time you got housed.
First time I got housed. Oh, that was later on. Actually, it was my sophomore year. This is a good question. First time you got housed. This is good to say out loud. I was 15. I was with Luke Setzer at his house.
Great.
We split a 24 pack of Bud Lights. I was drinking. I probably drank like 4 or 5. Anyways, we were gonna camp out that night. We had a tent set up and everything.
Sleeping together?
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before.
Yeah, right. Anyways, well, our buddy came over too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he joined in.
He joined the party.
But I ended up passing out with my head like zipped, head outside the tent, body in the tent. I woke up and it was dark, and my initial reaction was just to cry. So I fucking cried my eyes out, and I finally unzipped myself, walked in, and Luke and my buddy were just watching a movie. Simple as that. So that's the first time
That's a big guy move, though.
To cry?
No. No, having only your head out, and then your body stays warm.
I wasn't big. I was 15, but like my ribs were big. They knew I was gonna be big. But yeah. What about you?
I was going into 8th grade.
Wow.
The summer
Yeah,
before.
Mom. After you listen to that story, listen to this one.
Yeah. I mean, we just jugged liquor from my buddy's mom.
Well, at least it was liquor. It
Yeah.
wasn't 5 Bud Lights.
I took like 4 shots, and I
Done.
fell asleep in his garage. Not even on furniture.
You didn't
Just
cry.
laid there. No.
I cried. Well, speaking
do
of
it.
alcohol,
Yeah.
let's give some scores on our new serum, Hurley Park Blood Orange Wheat Beer. I'm gonna say this. I finished it a while ago, and I'm also gonna say this. I'm not biased. I know I brought this one in, but I already got my score. Is that all right? Can I go ahead and get mine? Overall, I'm giving this an 87. 87. I loved it. If you like Blue Moon, but you like a little like more orange, then hit this up. I like it. If you enjoy, I wish it wasn't in a can. I wish it was draft, because I'm imagining this draft is gas. If you like White Zombies, this is 10 times better. Blood Orange is 10 times better than the White Zombie.
Have we had a wheat on here before?
This is our first wheat too.
Been
No
nothing
wonder.
but
This
IPAs.
is
Damn.
definitely way better than
Yeah.
the others.
Well, all right.
I'm still calculating.
I know
You
you're
guys
doing your
go.
can calculations. Trevor, what you got?
Go with 83.
83. I like
Solid
that.
fucking
Solid
beer.
score.
I guess, am I going?
Thurston, what you got?
Yeah, Thurston.
I'm gonna go with a. Gotta represent for Salisbury. I'm gonna go with a solid 90.
Wow.
90.5. Not good enough for a 91, but you're getting that 0.5 from me.
A minus.
A minus.
On a 10-point
or 91
grade
to
scale.
A minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me run through it again. Just make sure I got everything right. You know my scale. Smell, can, tongue test, aftertaste.
Addie likes it.
Addie, what's your score? She just took a swig.
Yeah.
75.
All right. You ready?
80 from Addie.
Hold on. 42, 46, 66, 76. I gave it an 83.
Nice.
83, I like it.
What was your
I like
score?
that.
Dave?
87.
An 83.
I'm gonna go.
That's your highest.
Yeah, it is.
Megan,
Back on the pod. What's your final score?
I'm gonna go 85.
so right in between me and Dill.
Yep.
I like that.
All in all.
What was
Great
your,
beer.
What was your
Best
can
beer
rating?
yet.
I want to know that.
Oh, you want to know all my ratings?
Yeah.
Okay,
I love when you
so
break it down.
they're all to 25.
Yeah.
The smell, I gave it a 21.
Okay.
A very good score.
Yeah.
Can, I gave a 17.
I want.
Can
that's
sucks.
your lowest.
I
Can
like
sucks.
this. I like this.
It's
can.
just I feel like every new serum can is this. It's simple, and I like simple, but maybe for each beer, change up the can maybe.
Not the
That's
same
like
logo.
saying
I like
every
I like their
podcast
logo.
you should have a different logo.
No, it is not, Megan.
I like their logo.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't say I didn't
it's
like the logo.
The blueprint. That's,
Yeah,
I think they're
it's
missing.
always white on top and a different color at the bottom.
I like it. I really like the color.
Big simple.
Tongue test, I gave it a 21. It kind of felt like a Sprite on my tongue.
Love that.
And then aftertaste, I gave it a 24.
Okay.
That's big.
Yeah.
It kind of stays around for a little bit, and then goes away.
But it's a good aftertaste.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I like it. I like it a lot. Great beer. Shout out New Serum. I'm going to tag them. Of course I'm going to tag New Serum. And that was Thirst Trap. That was the, what are we calling this?
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty Thirst Trap Thursdays.
Bingo.
Boom.
Beer with the buddies.
All right.
We're hot.
I don't think so. I think it's fucked up. Oh no, we're good. We're rolling. We're good.
All right. We're here. Last segment. OGT. As always, I got two. My first one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed a healthy deal yesterday. 14 years, $340 million.
Comes out to about $26 million a year.
The thing is, like, 14 years? That's the rest of his damn career.
You want my take on that?
Yeah.
That's your one good thing is Fernando got paid?
Yeah.
My one bad thing would be the Padres fucked up.
Why?
Any deal like past 10 years is a shitty deal.
Yeah. But, I mean,
I get
my one good thing is for Fernando Tatis.
Yeah.
Get your
I
money,
get that.
bro.
No,
Get your
that's
money.
awesome. That's awesome. But the Padres screwed up bad.
I don't know if I agree just yet. I mean, right now he's the face of baseball.
You're right. And if you see that guy being like the face of your franchise,
He is.
I get like signing him, and you got to sign him because if you don't, like, you're an idiot. But at the same time, I think Bryce Harper's deal is what makes me think like that's a stupid deal. Like, how do you know a guy's going to be good fucking 5 years from now?
Well, you know how
5 years from now, that's not even halfway through his contract.
You know how professional sports are, though. It's what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
I mean,
so, well, at the same time, it's good that we're putting trust in guys for over a decade.
but I think this is one guy that it'll work out. I think it'll work out.
I hope it does.
Maybe it don't work out for the Padres, but I think it'll work out for Fernando Tatis.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
Like MVP, not next year, but in his when he gets to his prime.
Hot take.
What?
Bubble guy.
You think?
Bubble guy.
He's the Tyler Hero of MLB.
No Fans was the prime of his career when like we could get like we were living off Instagram highlights.
Yeah.
And he's a big Instagram highlight type guy. We start having fans and stuff. The grind's back into it. A full season. I don't know.
A full 162.
Yeah, I don't know. So one good thing. Good for him to get paid.
Yeah.
But damn, Padres.
My second one is that Trevor Lawrence absolutely killed it at his pro day. Did you see my tweets?
I saw his cannon.
My tweets were I'm wet and I'm horny.
Yeah, no, I saw your tweets and I didn't know if okay, so when I first saw it, I saw the first one of I'm wet. And then I went to your Twitter profile and I saw you put I'm horny, and I didn't know if you felt bad that you put I'm horny and then deleted it and put I'm wet. But no, you put them both.
It was back to back.
You were wet and
they
horny.
They were 1 minute apart.
Yeah,
from each
no,
other.
I know. I thought that you were gonna delete one of them. You did not.
No, because you know how it goes. At first you're horny and then you're wet.
Yeah, and then you're reminiscing.
Yeah. But also in the video that I retweeted, the QB coach for Clemson is wearing the same hat that I wear, the same Clemson hat that I have.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Oh, speaking of, your sweatpants are here.
I know, and Megan told me that last week, and I'd never grabbed them.
Yeah, grab them.
I don't think I am. You can.
Keep them
I'll grab them.
No, keep them. Grab them.
Actually, I need them. I'm down.
Get 'em,
I'm
get
down
'em.
bad.
It's cold. It's cold.
No, I'm
Get 'em.
down bad. I'm down
Get 'em.
bad on laundry right now.
Me too.
Okay. You always are. All right. Who's up next?
Trevor. Do you have one good thing? Do you?
I got one this week, bro. Got a big week of shredding coming up. Going to Tahoe.
What happens when we quit shredding? Are you gonna have good things?
I don't know, dude. Do a kickflip or some shit.
Okay.
You're gonna be out here skateboarding.
Yeah, I'll be out here.
You're not gonna be French frying.
No French fries.
No French fries.
At Brinkley?
No French fries. Yeah, at Brinkley.
Yeah, at Brinkley. One more time.
Sheesh. Get it together, kid.
Yep.
But yeah, big week.
Good
Hey,
thing.
Getting after
hey,
it.
let's come home with no injuries.
Yeah. Let's
No fake rib injuries.
Yeah.
no rib injuries. Yeah.
All right, Thurston, you got one good thing?
D2 football is back.
Good.
Nice.
Take it how it is. It's back, baby.
You seem pumped up.
You don't want to elaborate?
Fired up, baby. Fired up. Hey, shoulder pads and helmets tomorrow. First
Get it-
day.
oh,
Haven't
get-
worn a helmet
hey,
in over 2 years.
Get to
so,
knock some heads.
Yeah.
Visor this year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dark.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, dark.
What number are you?
97. Watch out for it.
Can you
And also,
please?
hey, can I do a fun fact real quick?
Yeah.
If you look at NFL defensive linemen, 9 out of 10 times the white defensive lineman is wearing 97. So I only feel it was
Good number. Good
but I
number.
keep it.
Mojo's here.
Can you wear like? I want you to have like the fake arm sleeves with tats on them. I want you to wear double arm sleeve tats.
Don't tempt me. I got asked if I could be a fill-in offensive lineman one week. I said I will do it. Anything you want me to do?
You can play
I
guard.
wore 69. I said that's my only stipulation.
Hell yeah.
You can play
Hey.
guard
Oh,
though.
I'm dog, bro.
We talked to Mike Jones earlier, and we've talked to KJ, and we've talked to Duke softball players. This is the one promise I think that can be kept. Can we get tickets to a Catawba football game?
Dude, hey, I'd never write anybody's name down. I always give them one.
Let's go.
From the rafters. It's happening.
Stand on the track.
Let's stand on the track.
You'll get a ticket with my face on
I've
it.
never seen just one of the fields when I'm standing on that track.
Right.
There's multiple fields.
Yeah.
All right, Megan, you got one good thing?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm glad that Addie hasn't ran away in a while.
About a
So
week.
That's good, and she's not like throwing up or eating toys. Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
My other good thing is I'm glad that our power didn't go out today. I was terrified. I hate not having power or losing water, so that was very good. And then last thing, hopefully, if the weather allows it, we'll get to go see William turning 21. So have a drink with him.
Didn't he already turn 21?
He
Yeah.
did.
Okay, I forgot to tell him happy birthday, William. You
Happy
heard
birthday,
it here first.
William. Damn it. Well, fuck you guys. That was my one good thing was I was going to see William this weekend. It's
I was
gonna
excited too.
It's gonna be awesome. I think we're going tomorrow, which will be like yesterday whenever we drop this. I'm excited. Gonna be in Boone. What's the saying? What am I trying to say?
What stays in Boone?
What stays
Or
in
what
Boone
happens in Boone.
happens in Boone. So William can't wait to stay in Boone and make things happen in Boone. That's my one good thing. I don't know why I said it like that.
Why did Megan have to one-up me with 3 good things?
Mm-hmm. Dude, she's been building them up. She's been out for weeks.
True.
And now she's got multiple good things.
Makeup.
All right. You want to just roll it into the outro?
Yeah.
All right. Megan, you got anything left to say?
Glad to be back.
Glad to see you back. Feeling good. Trevor, you got anything
Like I
left?
Another
should.
dope episode. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe a sub.
Maybe a sub. Hey, at 150, they almost look fake at such an even number
Hey,
of
get us to
150.
200.
Get us to 200.
Get us to 200.
Get us to
Wait,
200 and we'll get an OnlyFans.
Boom.
What?
I don't know what we're going to put on it, but we'll have an
I'll put
OnlyFans.
something on there.
We've got some content.
Mm-hmm. Thurston, you got anything left to say?
Merch coming soon. Face mask on the way.
What?
Yeah.
Nah. Gators.
Gators.
Paige is gonna be over by the time we get a
Gators.
face mask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're on the way.
Yeah.
$20 a pop. They're real cool. Breathable.
Awesome.
Yep.
Should I wear if that ends up happening? Should I wear it when we play?
FTR Gator. Hey, what are we gonna have? Just the logo or the FTR logo?
FTR logo.
Not-
And then on the back. It's
not
gonna
this
this-
not this
No,
one.
it's gonna be.
You don't want
that
Dill
on
with
the
natty
back.
lights on his-
It's gonna be that on the face, and then on the back it has all stats, no facts. Or
No,
all
no
facts, all facts, no stats.
That we never say that. No stats.
Just facts.
I forgot.
We gotta get
It
a
was like
shirt that
5
says
weeks
I have
ago
2
when I
good
ordered them.
things.
We got to get a lot of different shirts. My good thing is hoodies on the way.
Your good thing. We
Why?
just did one good thing.
You're right. My outro is we do have hoodies on the way.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we will. Let me know what you want on it. We also have a big collab coming up. Yeah.
Who?
Sponsor that I cannot name.
Okay.
It's gonna be sick. It's It's going to be this summer. Also, you know what? This is way too early. I know it's February. My finger just kind of went up Eddie's ass. So at this point, I don't really even want to say it. But we got a lot of big shit coming up in the spring. We got a car wash. We got golf tournament coming
Shirtless car wash.
Shirtless
Bunch of
car
ladies.
wash. Megan's going to be shirtless. I'm going to be shirtless. Dill's going to be pantless. And it's going to be sick. Yeah, that's all I got left. Also, big interviews coming up.
Love you guys. Big interviews.
Don't leave.
Say it twice.
Stay here. Love you guys.